Having spent many years wandering the astral sea separated from her kind, Zenji, having lost all sense of connection, she stumbled across an old god no one ever expects to meet while living, Arwen, the god of life and death. Having seen Zenji not only lacks the fear of him, but actually respects him, he bestowed his mark of a black star on a gray circle on Zenji. Then he asked her a question. Do you know the true meaning of life? What all life struggles for? Is it the future so that later generations may prosper off the hard work put in today? Or to protect and honor the memories of those who came before that made the world as it is today? With a smile that only a god of death itself could give, he added, perhaps you will find the answer along your way through life, until I come to claim your soul. That is the fate of all living things, you know. As he guides Zenji to a portal that leads from the astral plane to the prime material plane. Until your time comes, I grant you a pittance of my power, that it may aid you in your adventure. Echoes around in Zenji's head as the prime material plane materializes, with an amulet appearing in her hand, the same symbol as was left on her body.
So, make sure you get ready for
D&D style with DM Bowie.
Hi, and welcome to D&D Style with DM Bowie. I'm DM Bowie. We got Clinton over there.
Hi, I'm Valharg.
We got Horses right there.
Yes.
Oh, wait, that's Coleman. Sorry. I fucked up my own intro. Chris down there.
Zenji, how do you do?
And we got Jeremy.
Not be paint door.
All right, so let's get to that started. You guys, where we left off, pretty much just tried to do anything and everything you could to unlock this puzzle of the moon dial. I mean, you guys knew everything that you needed to know, but you just lacked the one thing that actually made it work. After a couple of days of you guys being out there, you guys finally got reached out to by the town's speaker. What is her name? Nimsy Huddle, the little halfling that makes little halfling shaped cookies and just brings them to people around town. She's real wholesome. You guys requested for help, and last thing you guys saw was 3 people approaching. All right. Let me get this switched over, and then we can go ahead and get started. Is there anything anybody wants to ask or add
Yeah,
to any of that real quick?
Who do you think sees them first? Oh, so
I mean, you guys can roll to see for that. I don't really care.
I would really think that it's me and Zenji because I think we were standing outside of the like pillars where they would have walked up.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I think me and Bitnor were by the the mirror.
No, I think
No,
y'all
we
were
moved. We moved out. We
These
moved
are you
out.
Y'all
guys
were by
right
the-
here.
Yeah.
I think y'all were in by the sundial. I thought.
No, we
Yeah,
moved
we
out.
were by the gazebo.
Yeah, we moved out because we didn't want them to. We wanted to make them think that we left. So we're supposed to be stealthing somewhere right now.
We were by the gazebo. I think
Yeah.
we were at the gazebo having a conversation when we ended the session.
Yeah,
Ran
and
around
then
there.
3 people were walking in from the north side.
Were they coming in from the north? I can't remember.
Well, the north is on. Okay, well, I'm looking at the north right there. But man, my bad. It was the south side. It was the other side.
Yeah, that's where they are.
Yeah. My bad.
So you guys are here. This marker is them. All right, so you see them. They don't necessarily see you as they haven't like looked your guys' way or anything at this point. So how do you want to proceed?
How long do you think we need to stay here, Bentnor?
Well, those folks should be arriving soon. Once we make contact with them, then I say we make the decision on whether we're going to solve this puzzle or not. Does Ben Nor realize he doesn't know they're there yet, right?
And the people haven't came out the room yet, and that's what we're waiting on.
We haven't
We've
rolled to see who is. I mean, you guys can just do a general. What are your passive perceptions?
My passive.
Perception.
Passive. We're down
14.
to okay.
I have 14.
13.
13. Valharg.
I don't see passive.
Okay.
It's over on the left. It's under
Yeah, it's-
senses.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
10. I got 10.
You're awesome. You don't see it. Then
13. 13.
Okay, everybody but Valharg notices them approaching. Valharg, you're kind of just like facing away. You're facing away.
Look
from
at the
them.
birds. They look like they're eating berries.
I'll go ahead and grab the top of his head and turn him around and face him towards them and kind of point him out.
What are you doing? Oh. Can we see them
Oh,
from our
there.
angle?
Yeah, you guys see him.
Whoa.
Help has arrived.
Are
Who's
we,
making contact?
are we sure they're
Probably
friendly?
not the giant lizard.
What if they're here to get the booty? I don't recognize
no.
any of those guys.
Keep your voice down about all the booty. They're here to take care of the deranged folk inside there. That's all we told them. We didn't talk about no booty.
Yeah, but we don't know if that's the townsfolk.
Pretty sure it's them. I just talked to them in my head.
It's around this time you guys do notice fourth person is there. You guys didn't see him at first, or see her at first because she's a halfling, but you notice that she is carrying like this big for her warhammer, and it's Nimsy Huddle and her wholesome self, and her still with her like baking apron on, and but she like you can see that she has like big fur boots and like she has a coat on, but like she's ready for battle.
Oh, my lady.
I just got hard.
Horxus will hear Zenji say, if she's brought cookies, I'm going to cram them down Valhard's throat.
Rock cookies, they're my favorite.
I just look over at Shinji and say, bet.
Made with love from her love. Mm.
All right, who's making contact real quick?
If you can love me, I'll make contact. I run towards them.
Okay. Anybody following Betnor?
Yeah, I'm following.
I'm
I see
following,
them as
but
well.
I'm not like running though.
I'll just
That's
say
good.
you're on his shoulders, Valharg. I'll keep you back here. Horxus, Zenji, where are you going to be in all this?
Following, but not at a full dead run like those two.
Okay, I'll say that you're still kind of like up in here, just sauntering over as those lovable lugheads run. All right, so
I approach-
Betnor, Valharg, you're the first scene as you come out, and you see Nimsy in the forefront. You see two human male, like ranger wannabe types, and then you see a woman carrying a quarterstaff, and she's also wearing very moss. The fabric looks like moss, but it's like a big robe almost, and a little bit of flowers in her hair, a bit, but she looks very serious and
That's the lady.
prominent in a way, very confident.
I'd like to say, hey, Nimsy, I almost didn't see you there. What's up, fellas? How was the journey?
So did you kill the moose? Where's his head?
The moose on the loose is now caboose.
Funny.
Delightful. Now, there's something else going on here, though.
Yes, I mean, you did ask for somebody specifically to a moonbeam spell. We did bring her. She is a druid. I think she'll be able to help you out. Actually, we met her at Druid Tavern.
I have a mirror I'd like to show you. What's your name, Miss Druid?
Halifine. You just hear her say Halifine.
Say it again, sir.
Halifine. Haly. Fine.
Okay, cool. I was like trying to write it, and then that wasn't an easy one.
Hella fine.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay.
Good, really long, like brunette colored hair, but it really offsets with all the moss that she's wearing as a robe, and there's just like an aura about her, like a goodly aura about her.
I want to put my shoulder around her and start walking her over and start briefing her on the mirror and say to Nimsy, check in with the lizard over here. He's been scouting and he knows the area. Might be able to fill you in on that whole moose thing you're interested in. I want to take Halifine inside to the mirror.
As you reach for her, she kind of like pulls away from you, and you see her like put up her hand and just kind of block your arm, and then she spies Horxus as he's coming around the corner or whatever, and she just goes, "I can make my own way, thank you." And she heads right over.
How can I heal you if you won't let me lay my hands upon you? Not
I
I'm saying.
don't need healing, I assure you.
That you got a pocket of good berries?
I might. Alright, Nimsy's walking behind her, and she's there followed by the two ranger wannabe. These guys are just like either in they're like 20, they're no older than 20. They're not really saying much, but they look excited and nervous all at the same time. One's
Boys
carrying
want to
a
make some
crossbow,
goals
the
today?
other one has a bow, and then you see a short sword on each of their backs. And you see they're kind of giddy, almost as giddy as Nimsy is for coming out. You can tell Nimsy really doesn't get out into the wilderness or any of that very often, but she seems pretty eager with her big hammer. But you can tell that the druid is probably the strongest person in the bunch right here.
I'm gonna walk up to Nimsy and be like, "Here, why don't I escort you inside?" Yeah,
She goes, that would be fine. Come on, you're nice and strong.
Thanks for noticing.
All right, so Horxus, you're approached by Halifine. So show me this moose head.
I grab it and pull it out of my bag, and I show it to her.
Halifine, just you kind of see her wince. Being a person of nature, it's always hard for her to look at something as grotesque as a albino moose being just decapitated in front of her. But she also realizes it's normal. It needed to happen. She goes, Nimsy, I think we have what you need. And Nimsy comes running over, and she goes, oh, shite, that's big. And you see her throw down, or hand you guys a bag full of 100 gold. And then Halifine's going to look at you, Horxus, and go, so tell me about this moon dial that we have here.
Oh.
Have you guys all, are like, Zenji, where are you at? Have you gathered with everybody now?
Yes, I'm sure I would have overheard her say, tell me about this moon dial.
Yeah. I'm saying you're up there with them. I just hadn't gotten to you yet. I was going to
Zenji will reply to the druid. We can determine that the language on the half moon and full moon are at least Elven by nature, but we have no one who can read Elven. Speak it, yes. Read it, no.
She walks over, and she's a half elf, and she immediately can read it, and I don't have what it says in front of me.
I heard that.
I figured that would mean shit turns purple and smells like rainbow sherbet.
No, you didn't, Bednor. You didn't hear that.
I know. You're making fun of me with secrets. How could you?
All right, so one of the inscriptions reads, the white circle to the north, and that one's on the full moon, so this one up here. And then on the new moon down here in the south, it says the black circle to the south. The full moon inscription fully says, gaze upon your own face and have 7 questions answered. And the half moon inscription fully says, unlock the tombs of the half moon.
What was the first one?
Gaze upon your own face to have 7 questions answered.
What does that mean? Look at yourself. Gaze upon yourself. Ooh. Go do it, Bednor.
What, you want me to sit some gaze on my face?
I just want you to scry on yourself.
All right, it's still the afternoon when all this starts taking place or whatever.
Oh, so it's not working.
And so, like, the moon dial's not active. There is nothing magically
Ah,
going on right there, and you guys do know
Moonbeam.
that. You guys would
I'm
know
just
that nothing would work right
staring in the mirror, having a crisis in my head, a mental crisis, trying to scry on myself, and I think it's working.
I see myself. It's not
now. All right, so he does run in there.
the
I
movie.
think I see it.
His hands clenched on the side of the frame.
Tell me your secrets, Bentnar.
Please tell him. He's freaking out.
Zenji will say to the druid, once the sun is set, we would like for you to cast Moonbeam on the dial here and put it to the half moon. When it was on the full moon, we saw a deranged-looking individual locked in one of the tomb rooms, or literally caressing dead bodies. And
Shaped as a
our
plant.
our colleagues here is keen to get to the bottom of the issue here, as well as potentially get a hand from one of those corpses for something else that he's doing with these ruins.
Are you guys talking to Halafine?
Yeah, Zenji
And
was.
Okay. I would like to have a look at that. So, well, I mean, there's nothing we can do but wait. But I sure could use a moonbeam spell to alter this moon dial for you, if that's truly how this works.
Oh, did you read that outside? How do you know? You're really smart. They sent the right person. Nimsy, you are amazing.
They paid me well. What can I say? Anyways, Nimsy, you guys hear Nimsy go, Bill, Ted, where have you gotten off to? And they've kind of moved up here, and they're looking at the crystal pillars with the different symbols of the pine cone, feather, twig. What was it? Hand. It has the picture of the brazier on the sarcophagus. And you see one of them turns around, the one with the crossbow, and he goes, "What's this up here?" As he's yelling down at you guys.
That's the booty.
It's where a vampire is.
And then as soon as he hears the vampire, you see him just jump down from there, and so does Ted right behind him.
I meant a mummy.
And they don't meet their dexterity checks, and you see them just both land face first on the ground and just lying next to each other. Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? There's vampires over here.
Watch yourself, boys. He was buried rock hard, and he's got rigor mortis.
You see him kind of like go back to each other, and they're just kind of looking around. I thought there'd just be like, bears and stuff. I think, oh no, vampires, I don't think we can handle that. I don't think we can handle that either. And you see Nimsy go, pull it together. And then she swings her hammer and just kind of like hits him with it in the gut. And you see them both double over after she hits both of them. And now they're just kind of lying on the ground, just crying. And she comes back over to you guys. So what's in it?
It's a mummy. I cast detect good and evil on it, and it doesn't seem to be evil. It's man. I mean, hi, Nancy.
That's right. It's a mummy. My bad.
Don't know how everyone found out so quickly, but I guess I'm just not on the ball today.
You see, as they're getting up, they're not any more like relieved by the mummy revelation. You see them like kind of like backing out into where they felt like they were safer.
Those don't look like
Bentnar
two.
believes that there's a ton of booty in there.
They don't look very strong. What made
see
you bring these
Halifine.
guys?
Halifine, gaze over at the gazebo, and she goes, "What's that over there?" And she starts heading that way.
I think it's a gazebra.
I'm
You guys all follow her.
Yeah,
as she goes?
I follow her for sure.
Zenji will follow out of curiosity,
Yeah.
if nothing else.
Am I allowed to sync to this mirror and show the druid this person? Or attune to the mirror? Have the druid attune to the mirror so she can see the deranged?
So right now, you're just looking into a mirror. So you're just.
We gotta wait
So
for
it's
them.
magic.
Have you come back yet?
We
in
gotta wait
all
for
this?
the moonbeam to hit it, or the moon to get to a certain spot for the mirror to scry.
Does anybody go and grab Bentnor?
Sorry, that was a meta question, but yeah, I'm with you guys. I would follow.
I'll
So you guys
follow.
go over by the fucking gazebo. All right.
I'm gonna leave those two cowards alone.
They're over there
They're
too.
gonna like just kind of take the rear. You see them kind of like standing more towards the druid lady, Zenji, where are you going to be on all this?
Just somewhere where I can observe what the druid's doing.
Okay.
I'm going to be cautiously still keeping an eye around, still moving stealthily.
We're
You
too
need to
big of a
move
party to be
slower.
stealth.
I'm stealth.
No, you're not. You just start hiding from your teammates.
He's just like
Yes.
wiggling across the pond
Slips
next
into
to
the
him.
back.
You hear Halifine go, he knows we can see him, right?
He's
I
big.
don't
I'm
know.
hiding behind my tail.
Chilling.
It's a confidence thing. Just pretend you can't.
All right,
Just
so
let him have
Halifine,
this
as
one.
soon as she gets over to the gazebo, and she goes, well, this is an odd gazebo. Nice brazier, but what is this for? Is this a part of the mummy situation?
We believe so.
We keep burning
I've been
stuff
playing
there,
it
but it
wrong
doesn't
this whole
work.
time.
And that's when she actually does kind of look over there and goes, so the 5 pillars, what are they? Because you can see she can kind of see that there's symbols on it, but you can't really make it out from
Well,
the angle.
there's a symbol of a pine cone, a flame, a hand, a twig, and this is the weird one, a human hand.
You said hand twice.
Oh shit! What did I miss then?
Feather, I believe.
Feather. Yes, shit. Pff. I meant to say feather earlier and then end with the human hand. My bad.
And there's a mummy in here. And I pat the sarcophagus.
We're not over there.
Oh, I thought we walked over there.
I thought that was up higher than what. Maybe not, because we did see the guys. I don't know. I thought he said that was like a
Sorry,
10-foot.
I don't have visual. I'm
Because
actually going to drop
Okay,
out real
so
quick.
one is a twig, pine cone, a flame, a feather, and a humanoid hand. Oh, where'd he go?
He's back.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
What was that bit, Nor?
I was dropping out and rejoining to see if I could get picture, but I don't have any video for anybody. So I'm in the dark on this one, guys.
Okay, well, we're standing over by the
Gazebo at this point.
Yeah. I just thought okay, whenever the guys fell off, they fell off of something, so I just felt like that was higher, and we're not up by the gazebo. I mean, we're over by the gazebo, not by the coffin or sarcophagus. We can just see the
There's a
pillars.
retaining wall that's kind of in the Moondial area, and this is more of like a sloped hill on the sides.
Yeah, okay, I gotcha. So we can see the pillars, but we can't, or we're not physically by them, and they're surrounding the sarcophagus. If I, describe that to you well enough.
It's all good. All right, so we have to wait till sundown until I can do the moonbeam spell, and then we gather these things, set them on fire in the brazier, is that? And then what? Does it just pop open? What's then all
We believe so.
We'll just have to wait and find out. How exciting.
Yeah. I've never seen a mummy up close. Nimsy comes over and goes, I'm really excited. Busts out a cookie.
Nimsy, hi.
I don't know.
Don't touch my mummy, Nimsy.
She can look at it. We can't get that thing off, so there's no way.
Sorry. John was going crazy.
You're good.
All right, so you guys go ahead and take a rest up until sunset or whatever, unless you guys have anything else you need to do, or is there anything you want to do during this time lapse?
Nope.
I don't want to have a quick meta conversation with the group, though.
Okay.
Just real fast, as far as this goes on everybody's opinion, are you guys good with wanting to continue and waiting, or if there is any objections as far as being boredom in this
No.
scenario?
We have in my opinion, we have everybody that we needed. We wasted all that time last time. Everybody's here now. We have somebody that can direct the moonbeam, so maybe we can figure this out. I say we sit there and try.
What happens if they know the people who are hiding in there?
I'll make it easier.
Well,
then,
then they're going to be so sad their friends are deranged and we all have to kill them.
Well,
give
no,
me 2 seconds,
we don't.
I'm gonna
We
grab
don't. We
one,
might
I
not
guess.
have to. They are that lady in there is petting a dead dude's hair, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, there's already a dead person in there that we could get the hand from.
But
so talking.
maybe that mummy that's in there actually came to life and killed that person and then trapped them in there. And they're keeping the moonbeam at bay so the mummy doesn't wake back up.
Valhard's reaching.
What's that burning spell?
Okay, I just want to make sure everybody's
Come on,
on board
Pookie.
because I don't
Let's
want to
burn this
push too
fucker
hard
down.
against you guys. But yeah, it's hard to walk away. All right, yeah, I've got nothing character-wise to add.
I'm
We're resting.
Yep, resting.
I go back to my hammock.
I gotta make sure I have my rages. I should.
No, is that what it qualify as a short rest or a long rest?
Well, we did a
DM?
long rest last time. I don't know if I ever. Yeah, I'm good. We're good.
Did you bring any cookies? I have diarrhea berries you can have.
Okay, so set up your spells or anything that you need to do to prepare in this time. As sunset, as the sun sets, you guys are gonna move in and do the thing.
As the sun goes
Let's
down.
Sun
establish
goes
position. All right, Halifine is going to stand down there towards the south new moon. I'm going to say that Bill and Ted are kind of just hanging out on the other side of the wall.
Excellent.
Did they come in a phone booth?
Sometimes. Ventnor, where are you going to be?
I want to be right up there at the door when it opens.
Yeah.
In here?
I mean, I want to feel it slide across my face.
I think we should be at the opening to the hallway, not right at the door.
It's okay. I'll be over
Yeah,
there.
so Ventnor.
I'll be over there with them.
Well, yeah, because I want to show Nimsy I'm the balls too, so I'm gonna be right up against that shit.
That's my lady.
I'm flexing for Nimsy, man. I don't even know.
Don't worry. You stand back, and I'll protect both of you.
That's actually more apt the truth, little man.
About how are you going to be in the hallway too?
Yeah. I'm always by it. Yeah, and especially whenever we're going into battle, or we think we might be going into battle.
All right. Marcus,
Who's going to be looking at the mirror?
That's the.
I'm gonna be-
full moon. You guys know that.
Mhm.
I'm going to be kind of at the opening of the hallway where I can kind of hear what's going on with them.
All right. Zinder.
I'm going to be there with Horxes.
Wait a minute. Don't we have to scry on ourselves first to find out the 7 clues?
You guys already did.
Oh, we already did that. Okay.
All that fun you guys had with the mirror that one day.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. We looked at all the moons. We looked at the. Okay, yeah. We looked at everything. Gotcha.
All right. I will say that the two guys, Bill and Ted, they're pretty eager for a fight, but Nimsy is going to stay by Halifine.
And DM, you'll have to help me out a little bit. I'm going to be pretty straightforward since I can't see the board.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So immediately when this door opens, I'm going to give you a surprise round. You and Valharg before.
Valharg?
Yeah, you and Valharg before. But let's go ahead and let me get in here real quick.
Hey, Balhard, can I throw you at them as soon as the door opens?
Yes.
Switch. We would like to use this surprise round.
And remember, I have 2 knives right now in my I'm dual wielding instead of using my axe.
I'm feeling lucky.
Okay. That is a good call out. Thanks for letting me know.
Yes, sir.
Now let me get the encounter set up.
I am wielding a
I already
Balhard.
had it, but I accidentally backed out of it.
Well, get them
I've
together.
I've
Just
got my
like
rapier and a dagger.
I choose you, little man.
Valharg!
Oh, Balhard. You just say your name over and over. You know?
Valharg!
Sorry.
Oh damn! Which one is it?
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt
Oh,
me.
and a bonus action as well. Am I announcing exactly what we're doing? Because when I grab him to throw him, I'm going to bonus action Shield of Faith on him when I throw him. So you get that boost on your AC.
Well, am I allowed to bonus action before Enrage?
Where is it?
Before I hit?
Well, let's talk about it. You want to slap you in the face before I pick you up and throw you to get you pumped up?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Get me pumped up, Benor. Oh, yes, one more time.
I think in my head towards Zenji, look at these morons.
I scream out, "Whoa!" Start pumping my chest.
Yeah, I can hear them from here.
All right, no, the last slap has a shield of faith attached to it, so now you start glowing with a shield of faith aura.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
I can't find it.
I go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, remake it. Sorry about that.
Nimsy's gonna want us both.
We can share.
Oh man, I got more to say, but I shouldn't. So I won't.
We do everything together.
Here, hold this.
Which what is that?
It's almost another human. It's like a goblin's arm holding a peach.
It looks like an extra arm. Sorry. He's got
Well,
one
they call it
growing
a
up.
slave.
He's got an arm growing out from underneath his belly button.
All right, we can keep going with these dick jokes. I'm cool with this tangent.
All right, here we go.
So I'm gonna go ahead and mark my first level spell slot or first level spell for Shield of Faith. That's a bonus to, let's see, it was +2 to your AC. I'm betting. Not hard.
I do it too. I call myself. When I'm trying to talk to you, I say Valhard, but I mean Bitnor.
Because you guys had me looking in that mirror, having an existential crisis. Now everyone's Bentnor. I just see my face over everyone like I stared at a light too long. Just slightly discolored.
Yeah, everybody roll initiative, and then we'll go to the surprise round.
Everyone roll what?
Initiative.
Oh, tasty first roll.
I got a meh first roll.
Yeah, me too.
I got a 14.
I got a 12.
And a natural 20 for Halifine.
Hey, Halifax. I got a 12. Oh, wait, we gotta wait for. Oh, we call it out. That's right.
Yep.
All right, Bentnor.
Bentnor got a 17. I got no pluses, so.
Valhard.
I got a 12.
I see Horxus and Zenji.
14.
All right. All right. So first up is going to be Halifine. So she can she casts her. Oh wait, your surprise round. Sorry. Let's start with your surprise round. Sorry, I was looking at my initiative screen.
You want me to go ahead and start?
Yeah.
All right.
Bentnor and
You ready,
Valhard.
little? You're already pumped up, so that door's open and I pick you up, lift you above my head, and chuck you straight at the female, right at her. And I say,
We didn't even try and talk to him.
eat dick, scumbag.
She's doing weird things with dead bodies, and you do know that.
Yeah, I know
We
that.
and Meta, we did try to talk to her.
Yeah, that's right.
So-
Yep, you're right. All right, well, I scream out, "Die, Jedi dogs!" No, I'm just kidding. I scream out, "Come here, little old lady." I don't know what to say. I will get you. I don't know. Fuck. But I'm like,
Eat my knives.
I only have one knife. I'm leaning. I got one knife leaning forward, but I'm coming up with a punch to slam down first, and then I'm gonna try and stab afterwards. All right, so let's see.
All right, go ahead. All right, first off, to see if that even works, Bentnor, go ahead and roll the strength check to make sure you even get him over there.
That's a 19, 15 plus 4.
All right, succeeds. Valhard, you're flying through the air. You immediately see this druid lady is just surprised. Oh, fuck! With her blue teeth. All right, make your attack rolls.
I got an 18 plus 6, 24 for the first one.
All right, that hits. Second one, go ahead and roll it.
7 plus 6, 13.
Let's see if that one hits. That just hits.
Oh, yes.
All right, so both hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
One of them's a straight 5. Then 5. So 10 altogether. Oh, wait, no. Plus I'm raging. So add 2 to the last one, right?
Did you call out that rage?
Yeah, I raged before he threw me. We talked about it before. We talked about more stuff.
All right, that's fine. What was
He
the
slapped me
damage
a couple
total on that
times.
again?
So
5 and then what?
7 plus 5.
All right, so 7.
Because I can't rage on both of them, right? It's only for one of them on the two-handed attack.
Rage would be that is just a part of your character now. So yeah.
So is it 2 on both of them? Because
I
if
think
so,
every hit.
then
does
it's
specify,
14.
Go look at your rage. I do believe it's every hit you make that lands gets that.
As a bonus action, enter rage up to 1 minute. Yeah, blah blah blah. You gain advantage strength check and a saving throw.
You would only be a
2 plus melee damage with a strike weapon or strength weapon, which is my weapons, right? And bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Yeah. So I don't know if I get it for a fist.
Yeah, it would work for your fist.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess so because it doesn't say anything else.
So another 2 damage.
Okay. Yeah. So 14 altogether.
All right, cool. She looks definitely surprised. You see your sword kind of cuts into her shoulder a little bit, or your dagger or whatever cuts into her. And then you just, or before you punch her in the face and you slice her in the shoulder. And now you're like inside, standing on this skeleton and decomposed corpse in the sarcophagus right here now. And it's real smelly. All right, so next up is we're going to get the round started. Halifine moves to right there, and that'll end her turn. You see Nimsy closely following behind her. All right, next is going to be Bentnor. It's your turn.
Where's the shrub? Where's the shrub?
Where's the shrub? It's behind the druid in there.
Okay, wait. Can I meta real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. That shrub was trying to stay as far away from that lady as possible whenever they were in there. Just letting you know.
Yeah. I've got a game plan. I can tell you meta. That's my main focus.
Okay.
Go ahead and do what you're going to do, Ben.
All right. Am I within 30 feet of the shrub?
You're within 10 feet of that shrub. Or at least 15.
Oh, I leap in the air and pounce upon him. There, you little bush fuck! What are you?
Give me an acrobatics check on that.
Oh, you got it. I don't know if I'm
run and jump over the sarcophagus and try to tackle this bush. I give you an advantage just on your sheer size.
Let's see.
In comparison to your surroundings and everything.
Oh. Okay, I got a 14. Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
All right.
I got this little tiny green die for him.
And my intention is to grapple, by the way. My intention is to grapple once I reach.
Intention is to grapple. Go ahead and roll for that. Grapple.
That's what I'm talking about. 21. That bush is mine.
And it fails both of his rolls. You are now grappling with a shrub, and I'll say you guys fell back 5 feet from where it was originally positioned, and you're kind of up against this wall right here.
And I want to, whenever I grab him, I want to, like, how big is the shrub? I can just pick him up, right? So I'm still standing, and I'm just picking him up.
I'm still standing. Yeah, he's
I want to, like, football grip him to my chest, right? Football grip that thing to my chest and face my back towards the deranged woman. And that'll end my turn.
Okay, I'll give you like that.
Oh, I need to maintain my concentration on that shield of faith.
I didn't even hear you do that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I would rather not tell you, DM, but I'm going to try to be honest here. Let's see. That was a 14. I think the DC's 10, if I'm not mistaken, on the concentration for that. Or is it this?
14 is good enough for most of them. I think it is 10, you're right. I mean, it should be on your spell list. Can you not access it right now?
No, I can. It's just slow. I'm going back and forth on my phone.
Are you on your
But
phone?
yeah,
Where's
that
your,
one,
oh, you're not using your tablet? Or
the
your
update wouldn't work. It's
Chromebook?
like cycling an update for some reason, and I can't get Bluetooth to connect to it right now. And the mic is just not good enough.
Well, I was just
I've
going to
tried.
say for just using D&D Beyond, so you don't have to use it both for your phone, through your phone.
Okay, I'll get that up and running.
All right, yeah. I mean, take your time. Don't like stress about it or anything. But that
Yeah,
might
and
be a
then
solution
and then I
to
think you can just
a lot of
click on the
your.
picture, right?
Yeah, you'll be able to see it and shit. You can
It doesn't
focus on.
tell you though in the spell description. It doesn't tell you about the
It'd be
concentration.
your it'd be your DC. Let me get into
Oh,
it.
okay. I'll look into it. It would be under my abilities, so that would be a wisdom saving throw, correct? Or hang on.
Yeah.
D&D Beyond, non-sponsored.
Yeah, save DC is 14.
Gonna your teeth
Oh
into
wait,
my
no, that's stop. That's for your spell. Oh, that's for somebody else, and that's their spells. Your concentration is always 10, I believe.
Yeah, it's because it goes by the level of the spell. I think it's in the player's handbook.
Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna go with 10. Fine with 10 right now. I'm pretty sure it's 10.
Okay, sounds good. That'll end my turn.
All right, Orcs, you're up. You are
Since I'm at the
currently.
opening, how
You're
far
right
away
here.
am I? Right, but how?
You can get it to the opening of the doorway,
Okay,
all the way right here.
okay, sounds great.
Booyah! All right, is that what you want to do?
Yes.
There's nothing, no other
Well, I mean, nothing's
bonus
within a
actions.
5 foot.
Actions.
I do have a bonus action.
She's about somewhere about 15 feet from you at this point.
Yeah, but that I have to be within. Hold on. I take my one dagger that I have, and I throw it towards bottom of the plant that he. Wait, can I see the plant clearly?
No, you see Bentnor's back, and
Yeah,
he's kind of just like facing the wall.
That's
You don't-
all I'm gonna do at the moment. I don't want to throw the knife in between his legs or nothing. So
Do it. I dare you.
I might hit you.
I'm okay with it.
You'll have to make another concentration save or throw.
Hey, aim small, miss small, okay? You're an American sniper.
No,
Oh,
I'm
I
not gonna
switched
do
up my
anything.
mics.
Okay, yeah, it
Is
is
this
10.
coming
It is 10. I was right. I went and double checked real quick, so we don't have that fucking happen again.
What, the
All right, so you're just
concentration?
staying right there. Sorry, I was reading something.
Yes.
All right, so next up is going to be the Frost Druid. The Frost Druid is engaged with Valharg at the moment, and let's see, she's going to. Where is it? I'm looking for something specific. There it is. All right, she's going to swing her icicle 2 times at you. It's going to be a 16 to hit on the first one. Valharg, your AC is 17. That misses.
Well, no, I'm actually at
Okay.
19 because he has got the radiance on me.
Okay, yeah. Either way, it misses. And then she rolls a 7 on her next when she's just really surprised at the whole ordeal. She just got punched in the face and sliced on the shoulder, and she immediately goes to slash back with her icicle and just completely misses you. And you get the sense that she's trying to miss hitting the corpse that you're standing on at this moment.
Ah, look at this. She doesn't. She doesn't want to hurt this thing on the ground right here. You think that she was rubbing the head? I can't really say all that. I think this in my head. I think this in my head. Like she was rubbing his head. I wonder if this is her son or something. And then, can I punch her again?
No.
I'd like to think he was. Can Valharg say that calmly in his rage while he's attacking?
I think it's like more of like an inner monologue thing. Like he
Initially.
stays really calm in his mind all the time, even though he's completely berserked out.
Yeah. I just noticed that she didn't like step on him like he said. So like I thought in my brain, maybe.
Since I'm at the door, do I notice that as well or no?
No.
Okay.
You pretty much just see her swinging haphazardly. All right, so Valhard, it's your turn. That'll be end her turn.
Yeah, so I want to do my double-handed weapon again. I want to punch at her face.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack.
I got a 9.
All right, first one misses. Roll your second one.
Ooh. 16.
16 hits.
All right, so this is my knife because I missed with my punch. It'd be like,
Yeah.
so I swing, miss, and then I turn around with a stabbing motion to try and grab her by the shoulder or something. Because
You're gonna go.
I don't think she's dead yet.
So wait, what? You doing what now?
I don't know if she's like dying, so like I'm doing like after I
No,
miss.
she looks still pretty. She's
Yeah,
pretty
so
surprised. Still.
after I miss, I want to try and like stab her in like around the chest area.
Okay.
With my, I rolled a 1 plus. Oh, here we
Where is
go. Plus 4, so 5. Oh, plus 2, 7.
All right. She takes. You see that your dagger kind of goes in a couple inches, but not enough to do like huge damage. But you know it hurts. It sucks getting stabbed.
Yeah.
And it's. Is there anything else you need to do, Valhard?
Nope. I just smile. Oh wait, no, I got a bonus action, right? Can I use a bonus action to yell back at Bitnor and be like,
Your bonus action was the second hit.
I thought I had a multi attack.
Dual weapon.
Yeah. Oh, that's
He has
only
dual weapon right
that's
now.
that's only for bonus attack, right?
I thought whenever you were raging, you got an
So
extra hit
my
anyways.
regular, well, no.
Oh,
So my regular action, I want to yell back at Valhar and be like, or Bitnor and be like, she's not invincible. And that's just what I want to do with my next one. I could have hit her or something, but I didn't.
All right, Zenji, you're up. Zenji, you're currently right here.
Can I make it close enough to the room to at least
You
get
can
visual
make
on the
it-
druid?
I mean, kind of. You'll have very obscured vision, but that's as far as you can go in your movement. Well, it is 30, right? Yeah, it's 30, so that's as far as you can go.
Sorry,
I mean, you can see the druid, but she is really obscured, so anything you might try to do may take a disadvantage roll.
I just gotta ask something real quick. Does
Go ahead.
bonus action or the two weapon fighting, does that take the bonus action and then you get to use
Yeah.
the action to use 2 weapons?
No, it's just you get to attack. Use your bonus action
So
as
that's
an
why
attack.
attack twice. Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I thought.
It's a
Okay.
choice thing. It's not like a
Alright.
you get this every time. You gain attacks as you gain levels too. Also,
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I was doing that right, and I wasn't doing it wrong.
yeah, because if you look at your top of your character sheet, it should say 1 attack per turn,
Yeah, I have.
but you have that
The bonus-
ability to bonus action attack with the second one.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
so Zendu, I'm going to give her 2/3 cover against you, and so you'll have a disadvantage roll. But you're welcome to try anything you like.
All right. Well, I'm going to use my feature, Restore Balance, to make it a straight roll,
All right.
and I am going to do Chromatic Orb. 12. Does it hit?
Nope.
Shit. All right.
All right. So read. What was the element you were doing with that for one, and what's the radius of damage with that chromatic orb of that?
It doesn't have radius. It's a target,
It's just target. Okay. I couldn't remember exactly.
but it is. But I did choose fire as the type.
You just see it bounce and hit the fucking wall in there, just missing.
All right, and that'll end my turn.
It wasn't a catastrophic failure because I was going to make it hit somebody else. You were one off her. Yeah. Her AC isn't very high. All right. Next up is the shrub. And Bentnor, you notice as you're holding the shrub, it's kind of shivering a bit.
No fucking way.
And it's kind of like nuzzling your chest. Like what you think is nuzzling, it's kind of like pushing its branches into your chest and kind of like bending into you. If it could make a noise, that would be it. And then, let's see.
So overwhelmed.
Yeah, that's the end of its turn. We're going to Bill real quick. You see Bill kind of saunter in, but he's cautiously in the back, and then followed by Ted. And they're just kind of peeking around the bend right here. They can't really make out much of anything. then next up is going to be Bitch Tit. What the fuck's her name? Halifine. And she's going to make it right about there. Nimsy is going to hang back over here. All right, that brings us back to Bentnor.
All right. Feeling the nuzzle, I'm going to take it as a sign of acceptance to my holding it. So I will release one hand from it. Go ahead and hold that hand out in front of me, and I'm going to turn around towards the door and say to Bentnor, or to say to Valhard, I've got the shrub! And I'm going to run straight out the door. Full movement.
Now it's just me and you, old bitch.
I'm going to stop I want to use my movement all the way up to the door, and I want to stop in the doorway and then turn.
So you want to go right here?
I can't see it.
Yeah, in the doorway. Yeah.
So you want to go up to Horxus and them. There's a bunch of people piled in there in that hallway as you go up to it, and so you can only get up to without making a.
Well, you can keep me in the room. I just have me go towards the door area, keep me on the outside or the inside, but off to the side of the door, and then I want to face the druid and Valhard, and I want to cast Identify on this shrub.
You cast Identify. I don't think that's how it works, but we're gonna just say it's an awakened shrub. It says
I'm trying to see. It's a. Oh nope, casting time 1 minute. Never mind. I gotta wait.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I used my action to speak, so I'm just gonna make sure that I have my Shield of Faith still up for Valhard. I've got faith in your little man. She's weak in the knees.
Go for the knees. Gotcha.
I rolled an 18 plus 5, so we're good.
Yeah. All right. Is
It
that
gets
gonna
a
end your
shade-
turn?
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Horxus, you're up. You are.
Now, where's the
Right
frost? What's in between me and the frost woman?
Sarcophagus. Valhard's in it, so you can get up to her beside her.
I'm gonna move up beside
into
her.
here.
I'm gonna move up beside her, and I'm going to swing my rapier.
All right, go ahead.
22
Hits.
for 4.
All right,
I'm gonna swing my dagger. 18
hits.
for 5.
All right, so you go in and immediately thrust with your rapier, which stabs her kind of in like the in her arm, but up towards the shoulder. And then with your dagger, it comes in and kind of slices her right by where the other slash came from Valhard, right in the shoulder. And you see her wince immensely in pain. And is that into your turn?
For my extra, I get another movement, right? Can I speak instead of moving?
Well, no. That would require a bonus action. And you're
Well,
currently
then-
engaged, so.
Can I disengage 5 foot, but keep my body towards her?
You've already used your bonus action.
Okay. Well, then I guess that's my turn.
All right. That makes it the druid's turn. She's still, after taking that, you see her turn into. Where is it at? Where is it at? I had it out and then I put it away when I was talking to her. Oh, you son of a bitch.
I got
She's
you
going to
still,
turn into a
Valhard, by the
wolf.
way.
There it is. Boom. He turns into a wolf and immediately takes a bite at you.
At me or at Valhard?
Valhard, sorry.
I was going to say, you could bite her backwards.
I've got muscles of steel, thanks to my pal Bentnor.
Okay, so yeah. All right, let's do it. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, that gets you.
It does.
I've got muscles of steel.
You got dick for brains. All right. You take 5 damage.
Dirty 20, doesn't he get a critical?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's why I called dirty 20.
Oh, not a straight 20, gotcha.
Yeah.
Critical
And
20.
that will end her turn. Give me a second. Yeah, write something down real quick. All right. Next up is Valhar.
I'm gonna look at her in the face and be like, "You little witch," and then go for the knees. Because
She's a dog.
Bitnor
She's
told
a
me
wolf.
to. Oh, shit. She turned into a wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still going to go for her
She's got-
knees.
She's got
That's
4
fine.
knees now.
Go ahead.
All right. 30, 20. Bitch.
What are you hitting with again?
I'm kicking her with my unarmed attack.
Okay. So you go to kick her, it hits. Roll damage for it.
Well, unarmed is 5.
Oh, okay.
But I'm using my
So-
bonus. I'm using my bonus action, right?
It's using your attack. Doesn't matter which one you use if you're going to do 2 attacks.
Yeah. Well, then my next one I got a 24, and then I gotta roll this.
It hits. And you see her, she's hurt right now. Not hurting bad, but you can tell she's hurt. She's bleeding a lot. She's been hit in the face,
So-
stabbed.
I forgot I was raging, so that was supposed to be 7 altogether.
I know I already added it.
Okay, and then I got a 9. 2 plus 4, 6. No, 8. 8.
All right. She's seen better days. That's going to end your turn.
Yep. I just like
All right, cool.
wink at Bitnor.
All right, Zenji, you're up, and you're currently right here.
I'm going to move up in or just inside the room.
All right, yep. You do that. That's 10 feet.
All right. Give me a wisdom save from the druid.
Okay.
Needs to beat an 11.
Natural 19.
All
It
right.
succeeds. It's another dirty
Yep.
20, by the way.
And then it didn't really do anything because it doesn't say anything about half damage.
Okay. So, you got any bonus actions or anything you want to do? All right, next up is going to be the shrub. More of the same, just nuzzles the fuck out of you. And if it could whimper, it would be whimpering. I'll let you speak to it in this little moment as a reaction if you want to.
You saved it, big guy. I'll be quiet.
No one else will ever learn your secrets. You're safe with me.
You feel a leaf kind of hit your cheek, and you get the sensation of a dog licking your face like a happy little puppy.
All right, I'm going to do it, guys. Here we go.
All right.
I gave a little giggle when it happened.
All right, so Bill and Ted, they kind of stay back here. You see, at this point, that's when Halifine shows up, and Nimsy is going to kind of stay back too. She's not going to engage. Halifine, let's see what we got for her real quick. Then we can do something from this range. Just a second. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. All right. Let's see how the room looks. She steps up right next to Zenji, and you guys immediately see a dull white blue light start emanating from her hands. And I want to use a different die for her. She can use the murder die never does well. She can use the die. And that is it's 17 it hits. I just want to see what the final one. Oh wait, no. So yeah, that's right. I'm fucking idiot. The druid has to make a con save. Oh shit, I was doing wrong. Alright, so after you smacked her around a bit, Valhorg, she turned back into her regular form. Forgot to do that. Apologize. So she's no longer the wolf.
That's what I thought, bitch.
And so I got to take back your hits on her actual physical self because that just took her normal health away.
I got a question. Is the where's the mayor lady? What's her name?
Nimsy, she's all the way in the back in the hallway. You don't know where she's at.
Okay.
You don't see her from where you're at.
Yeah, I just wanted to wink at
And
her. but I
nor
can't
would
see
you
her.
because you're currently engaged. All right, so yeah, that's back to where that needs to be. Okay, so she turns back to herself. Halifine comes running in. You see this blue white light just shoot, and I cannot remember how to do the shit.
It's usually on a toilet.
And a silvery beam you see just shoots out of the ceiling and straight into the druid, and she takes what is that? That's gonna be fun.
178 damage.
I think
It's gonna
that
be
was
fun.
the moonbeam.
Okay. She's casting it at 4th level. I don't have enough dice out. Just a second. Cause I like to have fun. I want to kill my shit too. Here we go. Alright, 28 damage. Wapa! And this also illuminates the area.
What do you mean by that?
Like it's lit up. What the fuck?
Eliminates the area.
Illuminates?
Oh,
Like lights up.
illuminates. Oh my gosh. I thought you said eliminates.
Yeah, well,
I was like, we're all there. She just blew up the whole place. Sorry.
I said I cast Fireball. I didn't
Okay.
ask how big the room was.
and let's see if she has
My
any
toes.
bonus actions real quick before we move on. Because I like to have fun. She's going to go ahead and cast Magic Stone. Alright, so she throws one Magic Stone at it. Again, +6 to hit. And misses. You just see this like little magic stone just zoop by the druid's head. And you just hear it go, nuts! And now end her turn. Ventnor, you're up.
Kind of getting more of an idea about the torment that this shrub here has gone through.
Okay.
In anger, I'm going to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt at this druid here.
Yeah, go ahead. She looks really bad.
I say,
She's cooking in radiant energy right now.
I see what's going on here. And this is for all my wiggle plants out there. And I roll. That is a 15.
Hits.
Okay, I didn't think it would. All right, sweet.
So this whole time, I forgot to put it up on the big, like, where everybody can see the map. I've had it like the same screens. And then I was like, oh, I'm dumb. And clicked on it. So, oops.
That is
Don't worry. They have listened to this before. They know you're dumb.
Hey, you know what? Last game, I did really bad. I think I was completely out of it. This game, I think I'm doing pretty good.
I think everybody's doing pretty good on this one.
Yeah.
We're moving along.
And okay, I got the damage there. That is a 20 radiant damage to hit right to the center of the chest. And as it strikes, I'm going to go ahead and give Valharg the Buddy Christ while holding the bush.
How do you want to do this again?
Oh, I just want it to explode right in her chest. Just pop right through.
Yeah, just like in
Adam
Kung Fu movie fashion, this comedic hole just appears in her chest of radiant energy. Or kind of like when Darth Maul got stabbed. Or cut in half, like that, where that singe mark is.
Yeah, the
It's
one
kinda how
time it
that
shows
hole
blood.
Sorry.
Sorry. It's like the one time it shows blood in Star Wars.
Yeah, it's
Who's
great.
Darth Maul?
Eat dicks. So yeah, she's dead. I will go ahead and end this interaction.
Did I see her hand fly off anywhere?
Her hands are attached to her body.
Oh, okay.
Horxus, go get that hand. I think we're going to need it.
I was already on top of it. I'm gonna get both of them.
Gross.
Y'all get those other two.
Does your tail grow back? Then I'm going to walk out with the bush.
You hear how this thing go? Does it?
I take.
What is that?
I search her. I search her for anything valuable before I cut the hands off.
Okay.
Hands?
So go ahead and roll your investigation.
12.
Sorry, I'm still here to find it.
Do what?
I'm just trying to look up. I had to find exactly what she has on her.
Honor. I'm just trying to find out what I could take off her. Just kidding. I don't know. It's dumb.
With Nancy? With Nancy over there?
Yeah. I like
What a
her
gross
cookies. It's
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
no.
druid.
I was.
All right. On her physical person, she really doesn't have much, just nasty clothing that just smells of rot. She
Ooh,
stinks
get rid
real
of
bad. Let's see what the natural. I mean, she doesn't have any.
Can I tell what species she is?
She's human.
Okay.
All right.
Then off with her
But,
hands.
Look up her
I'll go ahead.
snatch.
I'll go ahead and give that. That's a good investigation. So you do notice that whenever you tell Ventnor to cut off the other hands of the corpse. Where was it? Fuck. You find a shark skin pouch that contains 2 potions in crystal vials. They're not like health potions. You don't know what kind they are at first glance, but you do get
Investigation.
that out of her. And so yeah, what do you guys want to do at this point? You guys do know that there is another room with a half moon on it.
Yeah, Zenji was actually going to go check that room out after the combat's ended.
Okay, so yeah, you go over there.
I
On-
want to gesture to Halifang and see if I can pull her to the side for a little bit of a private moment.
What are you
You
doing,
creep her the fuck out. No, I'm kidding.
Bednor?
All right, when you enter the realm, you just see a sarcophagus. Blacks are going out. Boom, boom, boom. In a second. This circular chamber has an intricately carved dome ceiling 20 feet high. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus. That's what you see.
Is there anything else in the room?
No.
Alright, I'll go see if the lid of the sarcophagus is movable.
You can try if you like. Go ahead and roll a strength check. Or, yeah, just go ahead. Or athletics. I don't really care. I think it's the same either way.
Well, if you really want... Wait, let's see if you...
Does anybody, first off, does anybody go with Zenji?
Nope.
Um,
I'm flexing to
I'm cutting off hands right now, so
yeah, I'm flexing to what's her face?
All right, Nimsy is going to go with you.
Nims, you went?
You wouldn't have known that.
Oh shit.
Just
I was trying to
Yeah,
flex
and,
to her.
Bill and Ted go with her, follow her out there after they see Zenji go. So yeah, go ahead. What was your strength roll?
11.
There we go. The 4 of you. There was only 1 success out of all that. You guys, the 4 of you struggle to try to move it. It does move a little bit, and you can kind of peek in there. But just so you know, you guys did scry on that area, and you didn't see anything that was undead or otherwise, other than a body and some stuff in it. Why? Working just fine over there. Fucking care.
Hey, Clinton, if you were flexing at Nimsy, you would have probably followed him, right?
Apparently I didn't see her.
Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Inside, you do kind of glimpse an unstrung bow and 6 silver arrowheads, a wooden cup. That's it.
There's nothing in there?
Is there any way I can reach the air or the unstrung bow or the arrows through the...
No, you can't fit any. Like, it's just barely open.
Alright, we need to resurrect this guy.
Well, I guess I'll try pushing some more.
All right. This time, like, you guys are making your way out as you're hearing them struggle from the other side. Go ahead and roll another strength.
Not much better. That's a 12.
Again, only one of you succeed, and it moves just a little, like a fraction of an inch more. Just about an inch more, sorry. What do you guys do? You guys do hear him struggling on something in there. Ventnor, you got your shrub.
Yeah, hearing him struggling, if I hear him, I would drop pretense on whatever I had in mind and run over and start to help him. Need some muscle?
All right, so you're still carrying your shrub the whole time, though?
I'm going to go ahead and put the shrub in Valhard's normal place and see if he can settle. And if he settles good enough, I'm going to take my hand off of him. See what happens.
He's just sitting on your shoulder.
I'm the happiest.
Alright, well I'm gonna run past Bednor and like glare at the shrub as I go up to try and talk to Nimsy.
Alright, so you guys are in there. Nimsy, they're all in here, sorry. Pushing on this sarcophagus lid, trying to get it out. Alright, you approach Nimsy. What do you say?
Oh, I just want to ask, what's going on in here? Do I need to use these as I start flexing?
All right, go ahead and give me a little bit of a performance check just to see how smooth you are.
Oh man, 12. Is that good enough?
It's not about good enough or not. I mean,
in the middle of his flex, he'll hear a voice in his head, "Just push."
No, I'm kidding. A little two comes out.
All right. I mean, you don't see any visible reaction out of her, negative or positive. And she goes, "Well, we sure could use some muscle."
Ah,
Okay,
All right,
so
here we are.
crack
Coming
my
everybody-
to
fingers. Crack my fingers.
now, all right, Horxus, what are you doing at this moment? You're the only one I haven't heard from.
I guess I've gathered the hands, and I'm gonna go look and see what other people are doing.
All right, so Aliphane's gonna stick with you, and as you're walking over, she's gonna go, "I don't think we need that many hands."
Just trying to make sure we don't have to double take back.
All right, all right. All right, so everybody make a strength check. Who's pushing?
If only I would have rolled this while I was
3.
You guys are fine.
21.
Savage.
16.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys do get it about halfway off, and then it's kind of just balancing there on the between the two corners. But you guys are able to grab out the unstrung bow and the 6 silver arrowheads and the wooden cup.
Oh,
Yeah, I would actually hand the bow and arrows over to Horrocks, and he'd hear in his mind, I believe these might be more your foray. I'm not good with ranged weapons.
I gladly accept them.
All right, all right. Okay, so
How many is like the bow and the
6
arrow?
arrowheads, 6 silver arrowheads. All right, so you guys all gather back into the main room right here. What are you guys planning?
I know my next move. I'm gonna go get some twigs and pine cones.
All right, so you go outside, start searching for that.
You want to give him a hand, Horrocks?
We need a feather too.
You hear it as a kind of you hear it as kind of exactly that way.
I just start laughing really loud.
I'm going to start laughing too.
Just because I start laughing.
Get a little. You want to go look after him, lizard man?
That's your
He might get
boyfriend.
himself into trouble.
Oh, he's got a new
I,
shirt.
boy.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start heading over towards the thing anyway because I have 4 hands.
All right, so yeah,
Thank you.
guys-
I really appreciate you.
you see everybody just kind of makes their way over there.
We got to get the booty.
Can I hang Hallie Fine back real quick? It's short.
All right, yeah. As you guys are walking over, you approach her.
Hallie Fine, hey, I've got a quick question for you.
Go ahead.
Is this shrub healthy? How's he doing? And I go ahead and bend down so she can look at and inspect.
Wait,
the
you
shrub.
did? Oh no, you didn't. I was about to say you did identify, but you didn't. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
Yeah, I had to retcon that. I misspoke on that one.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, so you see a silver light shoot from the sky. No, I'm
Yeah, no, you bitch! Punch her in the
Die, Mary Poppins, die! Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
All right, so you do see her touch the plant, and it's not necessarily. It looks healthy and everything, but it has been in that grimy area with the corpse and everything, so there is a funk about it. And you see her just touch it, and it kind of brightens up, like it's a little more green. The berries look more plump. It just looks a little more healthy.
Thank you so much. When
You're welcome. He needed it. And then she makes her way over to the gazebo.
The
All right,
gazebo?
How close
Gazebo.
is Bitnor to me?
I mean, it can be as close as you want.
Okay, I look over at him and I ask him, I thought you said the plants were evil.
Mind your own fucking business, lizard. I'm gonna go ahead and start petting the bush.
All right, you're petting the bush now. Valhart comes back with the pine cone, feather, and twig. And Horxus, you have the hand. You guys
Yes.
are gonna place them in the brazier.
Yes, and after I place them, I'm gonna go over by where the sarcophagus is.
And you're gonna just sack that in.
Not like super close, but probably like within like 15 feet or so.
And then I want to be explaining to what's her name?
Nimsy?
Nimsy.
Nimsy.
Nimsy. I want to be explaining to Nimsy that we've been working on this forever. Hopefully, we finally got it right. Benor won't let us
Alright.
leave otherwise.
So, as you guys place it in the brazier, you see Halifane step up, and you see her pull out some flint and other tinder, and you see her strike, make a little flame, and then all of a sudden it just turns into this ball of fire, and she has it hovering over the brazier, and she says, "Somebody should probably be by the sarcophagus when we do this."
I run
I
over
told
to the
you that I was
sarcophagus.
going to be over there already.
I'll be over there with him as well.
And so you guys go. Where exactly do you want to be?
I'm sticking
This is
around there
Bitmar
just
right
because
here.
I'm floating with.
I'm in
floating
between the
with Nimsy.
trees.
I will make my way over there afterwards. We're right here.
I'm in between the trees under the sarcophagus.
Alright, and you see Bill and Ted are kind of hiding behind this tree right here.
Dude, them guys are such cowards. They haven't done nothing other than peeping Tom.
Alright, so
I like
where were you
that.
going to be
Very
at?
curly.
They're
Horses.
interested in what's going on.
Down here?
I said in between the trees, but okay.
Oh,
that's
okay.
cool.
No, that's what I was trying to. I didn't
Yeah,
hear
the
it correctly. I
the
just heard
foot of
tree.
the sarcophagus.
Okay, that's fine. Zenji, where you at?
I'll be over on the open side there. A little more there.
By the statues.
Yep.
Alright, so boom, boom, boom. Nimsy's over here with Halifine, and Valharger's hanging close to her. You see as she drops down this fireball into it. Yeah, let me get back into this real quick. Library.
I've lost,
So is he still holding the bush next to the sarcophagus?
Drop it.
I think he's on his shoulder.
Yeah, he's up on my shoulder.
Alright, so whenever the fire touches, like sets everything ablaze in there, you guys kind of feel like it's not necessarily a sight or anything, but you feel specifically you, Zenji, and Ventnor, like magic has like almost like a snap, but and you get the feeling like you could probably move this lid if you want to.
Okay, I'm going to.
Well, I would, or I guess I'd start pushing and I'd look over at Bitnor, or as if to ask for help, non-verbally, obviously.
I give Zenji a nod and I start pushing. A nod and a smile.
I'll push as
Alright.
well.
Bill and
I
I
Ted
just
will
see
not
see them
be
starting to
helping.
push. I see them starting to push, so I just join in.
And it's at this time that Halifine and Nimsy make their way over.
Of course, I follow right behind.
I figured as much. Alright, are you gonna help push though, Valhar?
I don't want to push the opposite way.
Well, I know that. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Are you standing by
You should.
her?
Yeah. Yeah, just start pushing backwards. I'm towards y'all. That's funny. Keep the lid closed. No,
Alright, everybody make your strength checks.
Oh,
Good lord, the dice don't like me tonight. That's next.
I thought
16.
I thought I rolled a 2, but I actually rolled a 14 because it's all dark in here.
I rolled a 16.
I gotta go look at it. So I got an 18 altogether.
18 as well.
Alright,
Zenji
yeah.
broken it.
You guys are able to move it, but not completely get it off. Go ahead and you can give it another shot. You guys do see the legs of this mummy, though.
I rolled a 10.
I got a 12.
Boy.
I'm tired.
Okay, yeah, no, these dice are doing me dirty tonight. I'm getting my physical ones.
What about you,
I
Ben?
rolled an 18. 18 plus 4, so I got a 22.
And flexing the muscles for Lucy free gold bush or something.
Trying to
I
show off
want
to
it.
my woman?
Tell me your secrets.
Tell me your secret. All right, what was your rolls again?
He's got a 10.
1.
Critical fail.
Your hand
You
slips
slip and
kinda
hit your
headbutt
head
this
on the sarcophagus as you're trying to push. Go ahead and take 1 damage. Horxus, not getting enough leverage. Bentnor, where you at?
I got 22. And I yell, "Tell me your secrets."
And I got a 12.
All right. So Zenji, yeah, you fall to the ground. Your face first. You hit your head on the sarcophagus. Porxus, you're not helping at all. You're straining and you kind of like feel the pain in your butt down around your tail muscles. Valharg, you're trying to keep it sexy, but you're not really helping much. Ventnor, with the crazed eagerness of,
His booty.
oh, let's just say a teenage boy with his prom day. You just see as soon as he puts his hands on the lid, he just, oh yeah, and it just falls right down. Ventnor, what do you do as soon as you remove this
Oh,
lid?
I turn around with
I grab my weapons.
I turn around with a crazed look in my eye, and I look back towards Nimsy, and I say,
What?
It's what?
"I'm just kidding." I was
we
thinking
couldn't hear
Bilbo
you.
Baggins.
Nobody heard it
You
anyways.
cut out.
Oh, good, because it was stupid. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. I think it's because you yelled. Whenever you get so loud, it cuts it out.
Oh, okay, sweet. Because I need to be quiet because I got kicked. No. Whenever that happens, I go ahead and hold up my holy symbol, and I'm gonna go ahead and nod at who wants to be the spokesman, Meta, for this.
I kind of figured you'd take the reins since you're the one that was most eager
Yeah.
about getting
Sounds
into
good.
the mummy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna push that open. I'm gonna hold up my holy symbol and say, "My name is Bentnor. We are the company from home. What is your name?"
All right, you look into the sarcophagus and see a mummy lying stiff and rigid, but surprisingly well preserved.
He's all still like a mummy. What is your
Yeah, I'm
name?
gonna talk to it anyway.
You hold on. You also get the scent of what seems to be like pumpkin spice instead of like some type of old, decayed mummy smell or whatever. And no immediate reaction happens when you make your initial announcement. What do you do?
Please, you're making me look silly.
I get up.
Yeah, you get up. Okay, you're up.
I walk
Good call.
around inspecting kind of like the outside of the sarcophagus, kind of, like the box, just making sure like I don't see anything.
Go ahead and roll an
Strange.
investigation.
All right. 14.
You don't notice anything different that you already didn't know about the sarcophagus. Valharg, what do you do?
Valhard. Clinton.
He's not there at the moment.
Oh, there he is.
What a dick smack.
I thought he was like sleeping or something.
Oh, hey there, bud. You ready to play?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have been.
Dude, I had to go get me a beer real quick.
You didn't say anything, and I kept continuing to sing.
Oh, I usually, yeah, it's fine. I don't know what happened exactly right there.
Yeah, we know. So nothing happened immediately. Ventnor announced himself epically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember what I wanted to do. Nothing happened with Coleman whenever he inspected?
Nothing
Okay.
happened.
Yeah, I just wanted to go like this. I know something that'll make somebody move if they're going to move, and I shoved my finger onto his bum.
Well, it's just bandages. So you climb up in the sarcophagus. As you're climbing in, you see it kind of twitch a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's standing up. And
Wow.
for hundreds of years, I, Sanar, have waited for the ones to release me so I can once again cauterize the world of wickedness and its evils. You brave warriors of this present time, tell me what's your intentions with Sanar. Do you intend to do good or do evil? If you are good, then good. But if you are evil, and then at this point you see him. He raises up his arms, and you just hear snaps and cracks from his bones and joints that haven't moved in hundreds of years, and the kind of crinkling of old mummified skin. and then you see it in his eyes turn bright orange, and the sockets of where they're at. And then, what do you guys do as soon as you that initial reaction?
I'm gonna raise my holy symbol and say, "Oh, great Sana." I'm gonna say
As soon
Sana.
as you speak,
Oh,
he drops his arm, but you notice that one of them doesn't come all the way down in this, but he says, "What are your intentions? This is in this existence. Are you? My arm seems to be stuck. Could you help me with this?" And as he's like trying to like move his arm down, you see him kind of like his legs are real stiff, and he stumbles out of the sarcophagus, and now he's just like laying on the ground on his back with his arm stuck. Help me! Help me!
can I pick him up?
Please.
I want to
Yeah,
pick him up.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to help too.
I should have stretched. Oh,
Do you need some oil?
Sana.
You seem like the Tin Man from
Calisthenics,
Wizard of
my friend.
Oz.
All right, so yeah, Bentnor, you pick him up.
With Valhard's help, yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys do? You pick him. Help me! Oh, thank you.
You get one arm, I get the other, and we get him back up on his
I
feet.
don't know how much I can get. I can get
Help
like
me!
the
Just bend
leg.
it down. Just bend it down. Bend it, please. Help me. Bend my
Oh, I
arm.
forgot.
You must be for
I bend
evil.
it. I go ahead and bend his arm. I bend his arm.
All right, go ahead and do it. Give me a dexterity check to see how well you do.
Not the most dexterous.
That's why it's fun.
That's a 14.
All right, you bend it down. And it's like, oh, okay. What are your intentions?
We're
Do you
here for
intend to
good.
do good, or do you intend to do evil? And
What?
then his eyes go up, and you see him start to raise his hands again, and then he just puts them back down, and then his eyes go back to normal again.
Well, I personally know Bentnor. He saved
you?
my life, raised me back to 100% when I was left for dead.
Are you evil?
Now,
I run a church.
he has
Is
followers.
it evil?
I think he's actually like a cult member.
You see
but I'm
Nipsey
not-
walk up and start going, and she kind of just pushes you guys out of the way. We are most certainly not evil. We are goodly folk of Lonely Wood, and I am the town speaker. What is your name? My name is Sonar. For hundreds of years, we Moon Elves protected and lived in this land. Do you not see our glory? And he looks around. It was much better in my day. Where are the Moon Elves? It's been hundreds of years I've been in this sarcophagus. Are you good or evil? Nimsy goes, we are certainly good. Okay. And then you see him just kind of, I had him, the fucking thing, and I put it away again.
I
I gotta
think,
stop putting shit away.
I think this guy's been asleep for too long.
There we go. And he just kind of stands next to Bentnor. Hello, what is your name?
We covered that. Now, let me
Yes,
spread
we
the word.
cover that. What is your name?
Is he addressing Valhard?
He's still talking to you.
Bentnor. He said Bentnor.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and raise my hand up to him and say, "Halt, command. Quiet. Follow us. You guys ready to go back to town?"
He goes, okay, I am Sonar. I am a moon elf from years in the past. We used to protect
When I
this
start
land.
walking, does
He
he
doesn't
follow
shut
me?
up the whole time. Yeah, he just follows you, and he just, I am Sonar.
Sounds good. When I start to walk, I'm gonna reach down, grab Valhard by his scruff, and at the same time grab the bush off my shoulder, put him on my shoulder, and I'm gonna go ahead and hold the bush in one arm.
Okay.
He always gets the
If you will
special
allow this,
treatment.
Valhard.
No, it's fine.
If you'll allow it, Valhard.
It's
All right.
fine.
All right. You see
How's
the Bell and
that-
Tether kind of taking up the rear. Nimsy's kind of staying next to, what the fuck's her name? Halifane. And that'll be our general marching order as you guys make your way back to Lonely Wood. Let's go ahead and level up as well.
Sweet.
Let's go.
What? Can I have a quick meta conversation?
Yeah, go ahead. Well,
At what level? At what level do you get to do that subclass thing? Because I think I need speak with plant.
I think
Just
what is
throw it
third or
out.
fifth? I think it's
I
third.
think I thought it was fifth.
Meta
May have been
magic.
fifth.
Yeah, it was the. Yeah, I think it's 5th.
I am definitely taking Twinned.
All right, so I just put it on level 3, and then I just back out, right? And I should have everything. Oh, here at the primal path, one choice, level 3,
Quickened.
3rd level. That's something. I want to go back.
It says you technically have the ability to start multi-classing at level 2,
What the fuck does that mean?
so you can just do it at any time.
I'm already on level 3 though. What the fuck is primal path?
I mean, we can vote on it as a group. We can do 3 or 5. I don't care.
For multi-class?
Yeah,
I mean, it gives you the option now.
yeah.
What does
You can do it.
multi-class mean?
At the very bottom of your level up screen, it says plus add another class.
Second level.
And then you can just pick another class that you can then start leveling up as well. You won't be able to max level one class doing this.
So
but
I
you'll be
can
able
add
to
another
learn
class?
skills that you-
They level up separately. So basically, you get one level up point. So like you'll be level, say like 7, but you'll have 3 levels in like a fighter class, and then 4 levels in say fucking monk or whatever. That would be ridiculous, by the way.
I can only have rogue and fighter. I should pick rogue, right? Because I'm little.
I mean, that's up to
You know
you.
what?
If you want to
I'm a
multi-class.
fighter though. I think that I'm always been. My history is always trying to prove that I'm better than what everybody thinks I am. So I think I'm doing it right. I think I should be
Yeah, you
fighter,
do.
right?
I'm sticking with my
You
cleric
don't
up to
have
where I can
to
get some useful shit.
multi-class. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly,
Okay. So
me as a player,
So
like
right
my
now,
left side,
right
I
now,
don't really multi-class very
yeah, right
often.
now I won't do anything.
Ooh, I just got a nice little annoying spell.
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
I don't get anything.
I said I just got a nice little annoying spell.
I'm sure you did.
I ain't give
Probably
fucking
heat metal.
No, vortex
Oh,
ward.
heat metal.
It's always fun too.
Probably fucking heat metal.
Did you hear
Oh,
the
I got
disdain?
opportunity attack now. No, I think I've already had that.
So I get nothing as a cleric.
No, I don't think I did.
Except
I have it now.
except a bush and a. It's like every campaign I get minions. Man, what's that?
I got opportunity attack now, so I'm happy about that.
Hell yeah, that's gonna incorporate into our throwing you. Don't let him get away.
I think
Fucking
that's
Hey,
what I'm
cinematic.
talking about.
how do I save?
You just back out and it'll automatically do it.
Did I already have opportunity attack? I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did?
you as a class in fighter, you'll have opportunity attack.
Okay, so what the? I didn't get.
He's a
what
Or
again?
fighter in the other campaign.
What am I thinking about?
You should just level up your barbarian.
I leveled him up. He didn't get nothing again.
Yeah, you shouldn't. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
all
My
I know
barbarian,
is more
my
health.
barbarian is so badass anyway. My armor class is good. My health, everything's good. Everything's good.
Yeah, I got more health. That's all I got.
I remember
Health
when I rolled
and,
this, I got like 2 good ones, one like kind of bad one, and like one pretty good one, but not. It was like mid. So.
Oh shit! What am I talking about? I got my 2nd level spells. Why didn't it tell me?
All right, so
I got a lot of stuff.
Hell yeah! You got more spells. That's always good. I'm always here
Horse
for
is-
the
you're gonna
straight
take
up
the
in the
lead on
face.
the
It's
way
funny.
back with Nimsy and Halifine. Nimsy and Halifine will basically be guiding you guys. I'm gonna get back into the interact or the encounter sheet.
Yeah, you'll have to give me a minute. I've got to work around.
You say reach around?
Yeah.
Coleman. I love how like my little dude is like so strong and like protective,
Whenever you get
and
a source
like
level,
most
you
of the
can
focus gets put on him when we're
abjuration
fighting.
or transmutation. Source reward.
Dude.
I love it because he's only like 3 foot. He's like, ah. It's hilarious.
Okay, so we're gonna have 2 encounter rolls on the way back.
I have a question.
But right now it is dark and it is late. So you guys, if you want to keep pushing on and just go back to the place, or you want to take up camp? But if you stay up, you're going to take a point of exhaustion.
Well, I mean, I did level up, so I'm up to 19 HP now. I could be at 24. Coleman, what was your question, real quick?
So on my thing, I took assassin as my next thing that I got. It says once per turn you can deal an extra 2d6 damage to one creature you hit. Is that on top of my 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah.
Okay,
An
so it's
ability.
almost like I get 3 hits.
Yeah, you get 3 hits. Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. We're getting better, guys. This is gonna be fun.
Right.
Dude, I just got like 15 new spells. What's up?
What?
Hell yeah. Level 3 is badass. I didn't get shit, but who cares? Because my dude's already fucking. I'm Valharg. You know? What's up?
My dick's a foot long. Let's go.
It looks like an arm.
All right, so Halifane, we'll go ahead and roll for the encounters this time. Get it going. All the way back. She succeeds. Oh, no. Okay, so you guys got to fight.
Oh, shit.
All right,
I'm just
we
gonna-
need to
okay.
hurry up. It's midnight already.
Yeah, I know. We started late.
I'll just fast track this. Everybody roll their strongest attack one time, and it'll just do it that way. I mean, it's a pack of wolves, so it's not like they're fucking crazy hard to kill.
We have to roll initiative first, right?
No, just everybody roll their attack.
You'll have to give me a minute.
Well, I just do my unarmed attack and it's 5.
So I got 4.
With your strongest attack. Arxes,
Oh, I guess. Well, I'd have to
No,
pull out
alright.
my. I would have to pull out my great axe to do my strongest attack.
Yeah, that's what I'll pick up.
Plus
Yeah,
5.
go ahead.
Okay, so I'll just use my great axe. D1d12.
I got 14 altogether on my 3 attacks.
You gotta roll your d20 for an attack.
Well, that's why I was doing this.
I was talking to Clinton.
Oh, okay. Like that one's a bad one, but
I
my
gotta
other
read
one
my
was a
roll my
13
what?
and
Your d20 for an attack?
Oh, okay.
With
Yeah.
your
It's a hit.
great
You
axe?
still got
It's
a
a
hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Horses, what was yours?
Oh shit! Yeah, I got this.
Oh shit! Let me go back up. Like that was right after my other ones.
Okay, you can re-roll. I don't give a shit about paying attention.
I almost had a crit.
Okay, so my first one, I got my sneak attack was 4. My rapier to hit was 15 for 5 damage. Then my dagger was a 13
Hold on,
to
I was
hit.
just doing one hit, one strike.
Oh,
What was
okay.
your
Well
first?
then,
What was your first attack roll?
my
I don't care
the
about
sneak
anything
attack,
else.
the sneak attack for 4.
All right, so that one misses versus the 18.
Well,
So you
no, it's a
still-
sneak attack. It's an automatic hit.
No, I'm just saying you guys are just nothing
okay.
extra, just rolling for attack. We're going like that. Okay, and so Valhar, what was yours?
I hit with I got a 19 plus
19.
6 plus 6, which
You-
is 25.
25. It does take out that Wolfstead.
Well,
Okay,
hold
Bentnor.
on. That wasn't my. Oh,
We're just fast tracking this.
okay. Well, I got
It's just-
12. I got a 12 for the regular
I don't
attack.
care about the other one. I just wanted one attack.
I thought I had to roll my d20.
You're making this what's supposed to
Oh.
be like a fast track battle into this longer where I should have just built an
I
account.
don't know what fast track battle means in
You
D&D.
Just do what I tell you.
Dungeons and Dragons, not
All right,
Destiny.
so you beat your wolf. Bentnor, what was your attack roll?
17.
All right, you beat your wolf. Senji, what is your attack roll? You can
my
use whatever spell or whatever you want to as your attack roll.
give me a second here. Alright, my attack roll, like, to hit or
Yeah, just a hit.
14 to hit?
All right, your wolf didn't go down. So you're in Horxus's. So Bentnor, you're going to go over here. Valhar's going to go over here. Go ahead and Horxus roll again.
13.
All right, this wolf is dead. Zenji, go ahead and roll again. Bentnor, roll as well.
24 to hit.
I gotta.
All right, so that wolf's dead. Okay, that encounter's done. And I'm going to go ahead and say you guys camped out for a long rest. You guys are in the morning now. And And we got one more encounter roll to do.
Oh man, I rolled a nat 20 and I got 27 damage on it.
All
Dude,
right,
I
no
rolled
encounter on that one.
219s.
You guys are now back at Lonelywood at your tavern.
Yay.
Wouldn't it be
We're at
pretty
home.
if we were younger?
I'm gonna
I
go
haven't
find a
found it
nice
yet.
broom closet to keep sonar.
I am Sonar. And he's been talking the whole way. Everybody in town is just staring at you guys as you walk through with Sonar. I mean, obviously everybody knows who you are, so that's
Don't
not
act
an
like you're
issue.
not impressed.
Are
And you
you
got
are you
Ninja
walking
Warrior.
by him, Bitnor?
Huh? He's
I-
floating behind us.
Oh, he's floating behind us.
He's not floating.
he's just right behind
walking behind you.
Okay,
He's
behind
No, I
us.
following
picture him
Bentnor.
floating.
I just have to tell you,
He's floating.
Bitnor, this guy is weird. That's all I have to say.
Not half as weird as you, little man.
What?
I go ahead and shimmy my shoulders and give him a ruffle up there.
I go. I'm Valhark.
I think those were wider, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not.
Sorry.
Oh, that's really
They said
shiny.
it's a pretty normal response. So. Yes, you are, little man. Yes, you are.
Oh, my bad. I didn't think that was going to reflect that, man. Either way,
Can I
you
say
guys
as we're
have
walking to Hallifire if I can ask for any contact information for any druidic services if she'd be interested?
Yeah, you guys exchange information and shit.
What's your Insta? I should figure out how to.
She gives you her phone number and shit. You guys are awesome.
What's your Insta?
Sorry. My bad.
She goes straight to her room in the tavern then. After you guys get
Yeah, I want to
back.
find a nice broom closet to keep sonar in. So we'll find a nice little
I am
closet.
Sonar.
And empty it out.
Of the
Just
moon.
say sonar.
I am
Go
Valhark.
ahead and tell the spiders in this closet all your stories. And I'm gonna have him go in there. I'm gonna shut the door.
Okay.
Hmm.
And he's still talking as you walk
We
away.
just kind of hear like a
Just muffled in there. How long will I be in here?
Not very long.
Okay, I am Sonar of the Moon Elves.
Why would you
Anyway.
do that,
Oof.
Bitnor?
I just need a minute, man. He's told me all of his secrets 7 times.
He's only said I am Sonar.
Well, it's still pretty freaking awesome, but we got to find out where to keep him. Let's huddle
I
up.
don't know. I've
Where
got
is
another healing
everybody?
spell just for my clockwork magics.
Well, we can. Hey, is he like conscious enough to like serve tables?
Yeah.
Ah, dude, we
Okay.
should definitely.
Valhar, actually, can I pull sonar back out of the closet?
Yeah,
Valhar,
you're going.
do me a favor, my friend. Think of anything you want. Ask Sonar if he'll do it.
Hmm. Sonar,
Sonar,
can you
Come
get
out of
me
that
a
closet.
beer?
I am
No.
Sonar. Of course I can get a beer. It's such a menial task. Show me to your beer. I am Sonar. I will make the best beer you've ever seen. I am a hero from distant hundreds of years ago past.
Hmm.
Show me to your mead. And he walks over, goes behind the bar, and never shuts up. See me pour, see me. I am the great Sonar of the Moon Elves. You see the head on this, and it just barely froths over like a Stella Artois. I am Sonar. I've been around for hundreds of years. And he puts it down.
This might lose us business, Valhar. This might lose us
I
business.
think you're right.
Is there
But-
anything else you'd like me to do? Me, Sonar,
He's
of the Moon Elves.
he's better than your acolytes.
Well, maybe we can use him to wake coma patients.
Hey, Sonar,
I-
do you know where any secret treasure is?
I am Sonar of the Moon Elves. We have many treasures.
Can you point us?
Vague.
No,
Dude, you gotta
those
be
are
good
for
with
the
him.
Moon Elves. You are not a Moon Elf. You're a dirty little boy.
Hey, I am
Well,
the master.
I'll get to know Sonar, and we'll find out what his capabilities are. I'll tinker around with him.
I am
In some free
Sonar. I
time.
cannot be defeated. Will cauterize the earth, or
Whoa.
cauterize Faerun from its evil.
We will take
I'm gonna
care
go
of
ahead and
evil
send him-
together.
And you see his arms go back up in the air as soon as he says evil. And then one gets
Yes,
stuck again.
yes,
Help
Sonar.
me. Help me,
There is
please.
a
My
great-
arm is stuck. I am Sonar.
I go ahead and fix his arm real quick.
Ah,
Yes, Sonar. Yes, there's a great evil down in the basement. It's called a field mouse.
I will kill this mouse. I am Sonar. And he goes downstairs and you just hear that. Come here, little mouse. I will vanquish the evil of the mouse. You disease-carrying vermin. As he goes downstairs.
Every time you kill it, it just shows up a few weeks later, smaller.
Yeah, it happens.
I want
Alright,
to
we
find.
should do-
Let's meet up with Horxus and Zenji.
Oh, you guys are in there. I'm not moving
Okay,
characters.
yeah.
around.
Well,
There's
I'm gonna
workers,
loudly
your
whisper to
acolytes, there's
Valhard.
customers. I'm just slowly just kind of putting people in there. There's people there.
I'm gonna loudly whisper to Valhard. Hey, there's something strange about this Zinji feller. I'm a little confused. I don't think I've ever heard her speak.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard her speak?
And Horix always says that Zinji's talking to him. So what's up with that guy?
Well, lizards are weird. I can write that one off. But at the same time, I've also never really seen Zinji's face. And it seems as if they know each other, which, Meta, I think we already know that you guys know.
No, we don't know each other.
Oh, we don't? It seems like
No,
they
you
know
guys
each
know.
other.
You
They're
guys
just
met
always
in,
doing stuff
changes.
together.
Oh, we
Stick with
had?
it.
And they hooked up at the very beginning when we first met them.
No, I think there's something suspicious about those two. And then I'm going to start staring at him. Now, you guys can also hear all of this because I'm not trying to be quiet. Well, I'm trying to, but I'm.
And how far
What
away
do you
am
think,
I?
little fella?
About
What do
5
you
minutes,
think,
probably.
little fella?
What do I think about who? What did you say?
What do you about what I'm saying? What do you think?
I think that we should ask them.
I am Sonar, and he comes back up. I have done my task. I have completed my deeds. See how good I am. And you see him like drop like 5 rats on the ground. See my greatness. I am Sonar.
I'm going to
What
go
else
ahead
do
and
you
flip
need from me?
Sonar to hold and tell him to go to the market and pick up a loaf of bread.
No.
Damn.
I am the striker of evil. I will
I'm
cauterize
trying,
this
guys.
earth.
Yes, but I need the bread for communion. Don't you want to help purify the evil in people's bodies?
What is your god?
The Milky Mother.
I know
Talk
nothing
shit,
of
get
this. I
hit.
will not. Is it evil? Is it evil? Is it evil?
Precious as they come. Never evil.
Good. If it's good, it's good. I am
Go
Sonar.
back to your
Sonar,
closet,
we
Sonar.
are dealing
I'm going
with something.
back to my closet now. Everybody, if you need anything that is good, I will do it. Because I am good, for I am Sonar
Bread is good. Go
of
get
the Moon Elves.
He said no.
Now, I think we should confront Zinji and make her tell us what's going on.
You want me to throw you?
No.
Oh, I was really excited for it.
I don't think we should do it with our fist.
I'm glad you guys could hear this whole conversation. Well, fair enough. You're right. I guess we can share some word salad.
I walk over to him and I stop him. And I'm like, and I look down at Valhard and I said, "You've heard Zinji. You're just too dumb to understand."
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What are you
Hey,
talking about? So far, ever since she's been with me, I've heard a voice that sounded like you, a my conscience speaking to me, which that's never happened before, and a distant voice yelling out one time. I think that's what it was.
If you've never had voices in your head, she's telepathic, you fool.
But why didn't she say, "This is Horrocks"? That one time.
Because you never believed.
I still don't believe in these ancient ways. Make her believe. Make me believe. What are you got going on?
I look over at
Zenji?
Zenji. I look over at Zenji, and I just tell her to say something to him.
Hello, Valhart. This is your conscience speaking. Your conscience being Zenji.
I think she's possessed. She keeps saying that she's the conscience.
And then you'll see Zenji pull down the choker at her neck, and you'll see like this deep gash right where her voice box would be. I'm unable to talk normally.
Holy
As she
shit,
pulls the
that's
choker
gross.
back up.
Holy fuck.
What's going on
You
here?
have a hole in your throat.
That's why I wear the choker. To hide that.
I thought you were just kinky.
Okay, this is one-sided.
Well, you don't ever
I'm gonna
open yourself up to other
Zenji.
people.
I'm gonna stare at Zenji and I'm gonna like hold out my arms. Well, I want to make sure my bush is good. So actually, I'm gonna hold out one arm, and I'm gonna say, "Come on in."
Like for a hug?
Yeah.
No, for a voice, a mental thought. I'm letting her in.
Like
I thought it
I'm
was a
saying,
hug.
like it kind of looks like this, and like
I was
thought
picturing
you
a
were
hand.
wanting a hug.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna just prostrate myself, so to speak, and allow telepathic communication. Though I am terrified.
Wait.
Hello, Bitnor.
I didn't
Hold
tell
on,
you what was
hold on.
going on.
Hold on,
Hi.
give me a second. I imagine
This
him doing
feels
something
different.
like this, just kind of shaking a bit. Just
This feels different than message. What are you? Are you from up there?
In a matter of speaking.
Have you seen my Milky Mother? I'm saying all this out loud.
I have met a divine entity, but he never spoke of the Milky Mother.
Well, that's really depressing. I'm glad we had this conversation.
I heard they milk people.
It's nice to finally get to talk to you. Every time I've tried in the past, you've just given me a major headache about trouble.
This was quite third eye opening.
I don't know where you hear. This is Sonar, and you see him like come over to the balcony railing. I have done it again. Look at my good deeds, and he throws down another rat just in the middle of the fucking dining room, and then I will take my leave. I am so great of the moon
I look
elves.
over at Bitnor and I was like, "Man, you gotta stop him with the rats. He's just throwing them out in the middle of nowhere."
No, this is great. I mean, are you kidding me? Everyone's gonna come around to see this guy.
It's food for the
At this
homeless.
point, there's like a rat right here.
As long as he's
Like
not used as a
5 rats
utility
kind of
service,
screwing about over here.
as long as he's doing something not actually necessary,
I'm gonna
I think
walk
he'll be
around
fine.
and pick up the rats and go, like, rid them.
Eat him.
No, I'm not gonna eat them.
Eat it.
You
I
gotta
want to
cook
see you
it
do it.
first.
Eat it.
Rats can
I know
carry
you will.
diseases.
We
No,
can cook
Yeah.
them. You cook them at the temperature and the poisons die off.
But you have 50% immune resistance to disease.
Yeah, you can eat that shit raw. You're a lizard
I don't
man.
know.
Well,
I'm more
I could actually
sophisticated.
cure diseases now.
I eat with my
Actually, yes,
pinky
I
out.
can too, in like 3 different ways. You'll be fine. I'll
Mine
keep
came
you
from my
safe.
actual subclass, at least until I change it out.
All I
Also
know is
restoration.
I'm hungry. I don't remember the last time we ate. I'm super hungry.
I'm going to hold up the bush during this conversation and just say, any questions?
I'm gonna ask our
Then address the
barmaid.
Yes. Why
I'm
why
gonna
haven't
ask
you
our
done
barmaid to make me
identification
some
on it
food.
yet? Sorry, Coleman.
Ask the barmaid to make me some food.
All right, so yeah, you guys get dinner served to you and everything. You guys can have what drinks
How
you want.
much money? How much money have we earned in the 3 weeks that we were gone just through the bar.
You weren't gone for 3 weeks. You were gone for fucking 2 days.
I thought it was no. I thought it was 21
Yeah,
days.
dude.
Remember, we kept
No.
camping out and going and hunting and stuff.
No, we
camped
kept
one
waiting.
time.
DM,
Yeah,
you don't remember
Then
the boat ride?
okay, so it's like 4 or 5 days in total.
it might have been like 3 days. I was thinking.
I could have
It's
swore
more
he
were
said
on
like
Chariot
like
for a
4
month.
days.
Okay, on our
Okay.
way there, we ended up resting one time. We got there, we waited for a while, and then we took a long rest, but we didn't really rest. It was, I don't know. And then
It took us a while to find the moose.
afterwards, we did a short rest, and then we came back.
But then I long rested. Then I got up and hunted. I hunted like 2 different times. Hunted for berries.
Yeah, but
And then he was saying
that was only like
okay.
2 days altogether.
Yeah, we're gonna say it was 4 days altogether. I'm fucking
It was an
21.
hour.
You guys aren't like fucking wilderness experts.
It was an hour apiece.
No.
That you
I thought that
hunted.
you were saying like we had to wait for the moon at one point. That we were waiting for the moon,
No,
and
We
that
were-
was
we
like
Yeah, it was
2
the
weeks
fourth day.
off.
we were
So
all
yeah, it
waiting.
would have been 5 days. It would have been 5 days because another day to travel.
Okay.
Or you guys camped one more time before you traveled, and so now you guys have returned. It's been
1 week since
it's
you
like
looked at
the
me.
afternoon right now as you came into the tavern on the 5th day. To clarify. All right, so let's get on to this real quick. So Horxus, as you're taking the rats out, you do notice somebody kind of eyeballing you from the bar. If you notice, I colored in one of them right here. And you just kind of see this bundled up figure kind of eyeballing you. Not in like a negative way or anything, but they are watching you as you pass.
Can I tell if they're male or female?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and roll a quick investigation.
They're non-binary.
I guess not.
What'd
Five.
you roll?
A 5.
Yeah, you don't know. They're kind of bundled up and they got like a scarf over their face a little bit, kind of obscuring them. Matter of fact, that's a plague doctor that I have picked out for it. It's the most bundled up thing I had. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, you can't really tell if it's a male or female. You do go and get rid of the rats, and when you come back, you don't necessarily see them in that same spot.
Do I see them at all?
Yeah, do another investigation check.
17.
Yeah, you do notice that they had moved, and they're kind of keeping an eye on the other people in your group too.
I'm going to try to sneak up on the person. Is that plausible?
You can go ahead and roll the stealth. You can always try. I mean,
25.
you feel like you're stealthed. All right,
I feel like I'm stealth. Okay.
I love that.
All right, Bentnor and Zenji, you do also notice a figure kind of watching you guys at the same time, off in the
So
corner. Of the
do we
room.
notice? Do I notice Horx's disappear?
Yeah, I'm going to say you guys didn't even see Horxus do whatever he was doing. He went to go pick up the rats, and you guys stopped paying attention to him
Drift off into the shadows.
because he's just throwing away rats. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna think really hard at Zenji, and I'm gonna think, is that guy looking at us?
Zenji's going to reply, "You don't have to think that hard. That kind of hurts," as she's rubbing her forehead. But yeah,
That hurts me too. I say that
Yes,
out loud.
He is.
Ah,
And it's that time the person starts moving their way over to you. Horxus, what are you doing during your sneak?
I am going to almost like be cautiously sneaking behind them.
Just kind of slinking behind them.
Like, right. Kind of just like keeping an eye on her, on
All right,
the person.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll keep you back right there. You're just kind of blending in with the rest of the patrons as best you can. I mean, 25 is.
At 6'7" and a lizard
Yeah.
man.
No, it's all good. You feel like you're hidden. The person comes up to you and like removes the scarf Where are you at? Zenji. Valharg, you are probably at the bar with Nimsy.
I am. I was going to tell you, I was just sitting at
And
the
you
bar
didn't
drinking.
notice the person, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
All right. Okay, so I mean, you can go ahead and roleplay some with Nimsy if you want. I'll give you a turn to do that. While
No. All I want to say is,
go ahead and roll a persuasion check because you are trying to persuade her.
okay. Persuasion.
Wait, do I
don't
pick up
fucking
on?
know
Do
that.
I pick up on what he was doing, DM? That he
Who?
was stepping away to go Valhart. Do I? Because I kind of
Yeah,
keep an eye
everybody
on him. Do
knows
I
that
pick
he's
up that
been
he was going
dramatic.
to go
I got a 13.
when he's stepping away? Can I pat him on the back or pat him on the ass and give him guidance as he steps away?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm fine with that.
Okay, I give you guidance as you step away. Go get him, little man.
What does that give me? A +2?
I'm pulling it up
I
really
think it's
quick.
D4, isn't it? Added on to your roll.
There it is. D4. Yeah, D4 on it. Thanks, DM.
+2. So 15.
15. She giggles at your jokes and kind of blushes when you talk to her. All right, so let's get back over here to this situation. You're approached by, as she removes her scarf, she goes, "Hi, my name is Danica Graystein.
Fair met,
And
Danica.
I'm a scholar who thinks that we elemental spirits known as Chwingas, I can't remember if it's Schwingas or Twingas, I can't remember, are known to inhabit 10 towns and have some ability to alter their natural surroundings. I think I can learn a lot by studying one up close. If it wouldn't be too much to ask, you guys have kind of made a little bit of a name of yourself as local heroine or adventurers, if you will. But
Everyone comes home.
one of these Twingas would be amazing for my research. And you don't get any bad vibes off of it or anything.
She wants your
Pretty-
bush.
Pretty fucking scientist type, pretty fucking neutral overall feeling whenever you're talking to her. No.
Do you say that out loud, Horxes?
What do you say, Horton?
I popped up from behind her and I say, "She's wanting your bush."
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
gonna jump. I'm gonna leap back.
Alright.
Leap backward,
She also leaps back and goes, "Goodness. I don't know
holding the
anything about
bush in
bushes."
both arms. What's going on here?
I just told you what was
What do you
going on.
want?
I just wanted to. I'm like, I just want somebody to look for the Twingas. I can't. I'm like, hey, I got this lantern right here. If you accept, it'll help you track them.
It's a bush
They're kinda hard
Horx,
to find.
not a Twinga. Don't scare me like that. You're okay, fella. Go ahead and clutch it. Give it little pets.
It's gonna be up to Bentnor. He seems to be super emotional and gets attached to everything. Luckily, he hasn't stepped on a pile of shit that he picked up and carried around.
You're very rude.
So, are you guys going to accept her plea or not? First off,
Yes.
I will ask her, what does she want with a Chwinga?
Oh yeah, she said what she wanted. Sorry,
She wants to study and try to advance because she's an elemental.
They can change their surroundings, like the overall ecological.
You're avoiding the question. Do you want it alive or dead? Is what I was getting
alive.
at.
Alive, of course. It's
That's
their
the kind
power
of job
that
I made you.
seeing if we can harness the power to where they can negate the Frost Maiden's
Harness.
nasty winter.
That sounds like you
So we
want to
can
imprison it.
Oh, wouldn't be imprisoning it. We're trying to see if we can use their power
And
to
it
change.
can move around freely?
I don't know. We haven't got to have the experiment yet.
Well, for the sake of brevity, if I know what that word means, I'm gonna say, what's in it for home?
You were saying?
What's in it for home?
Yeah.
Well, for one, you'd be able to keep the lantern, and as a reward, I will give you 25 gold pieces for acquiring a Chwinga.
Per
I
Twinga?
mean,
Well,
Per
speaking
Chwinga.
of which, didn't
unless
we
unless I
receive
know
100
it's
earlier?
And to be honest,
Yes.
Divided by 4.
if you're able
Oh.
to bring them back unharmed and unrestrained, the less stress that's put on them, the better we'll be able to communicate and try to help each other, if you will.
she wants us to save more bushes.
All right, so Twinga's she immediately after you say that again, she goes, "They're not bushes. There's tiny little
right,
elements
they're
of
not.
spirits. They kind of look like dolls, almost, with little faces. They're quite
Zenji light or
shy,
brightens up a
though.
moment.
And
Or
Rahan does
looks to
not.
Horks. Didn't we see those things on our way up to the shrine or up to the tomb?
They ran from us.
Oh, nothing we can't catch with a sonar.
Did I hear Sonar's name?
Get the fuck back in the closet.
I am sorry, Sonar leaves again. Of the moon elves. Oh,
Sorry, guys. I hope you don't mind me retconning. On Sona.
I'm still over
I
there,
just-
right? I don't know none of this, right?
I say we should
no,
powwow.
yeah, you're
Like,
in MZ.
I kind of want to like powwow with them real fast. With Zenji
I accept
and
your
Ventnor.
turn.
Take your time. I'm staying here at your tavern anyways.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm listening to you, Horse.
And put up for the rest of the week and possibly the next 10 day. So whenever you're ready, just let me know. And then she walks off and then goes off to her room. All right, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna look over and I'm like, you know, if these are living creatures, we don't need to be letting someone pay us to imprison them.
She wants them
Right.
unharmed and not restrained and alive.
Right, but
So
that
that
doesn't mean
stress is-
that.
Well, the thing about it, Lizard Man, is you got to wait the waters. Have you met Twinga? Because I haven't, and they might be friendly little fucks.
You
So,
guys have
let's
met
have
them,
a
and
conversation.
they
Find
The
they
out.
can
bush is a Twingo.
Yeah, they
they
haven't
can
talked to us though. They
go
just ran
into
away.
pretty much any organism, whether it be like in out in nature, like the rocks. They can go into the plants. Like they can get away anytime they want. So if a Twinga chooses to be around you, or you restrain it, which means you would have to encapsulate it completely.
I get it's just up to you. I don't want anything to
Just
come.
based on what you know of Twingas already and having come across them once.
I'm gonna go ahead and, if I can I?
You better talk to your bush
No, I'm gonna go
and
ahead
discuss it
and
with the
put a
bush.
hand. I want to go ahead and put a hand on your back, Horxus. I'm gonna go ahead and cast suggestion.
Oh,
If you could make a Wisdom 13 save.
Me?
yeah, Horxus.
Yes.
Roll a wisdom save.
Saving throws?
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 4.
You failed. You are now
Alright,
under
yeah.
the power of suggestion. Go ahead and read him the spell so he knows fully what it entails for him.
So with a short phrase, like, oh, I won't paraphrase it, then I can read it. It's just long.
Seems like a Jedi.
Says
All right,
I
paraphrase it,
magically yeah, I'm gonna do that basically. I magically influence a creature. Says I can make a suggestion that is worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. So it
All right.
has to be a reasonable suggestion for it to be able to pass after you've failed the thing. So if I say something ridiculous, it won't work. So I simply give you the suggestion, we should give her a chance.
Horxus, you humbly agree.
I just shook my head.
And then I say, see, we
No,
might
no.
have an easier time getting us to follow than you might think.
I walk
Zenji, you
off
did
shaking
notice
my
that
head.
he did cast suggestion. Horxus, you did not notice, obviously.
I
I'm
wink at
gonna
Zenji.
speak into Horx's mind. He's charming you,
What a
I'm not
little
turned
brother.
on by him.
And then
not that kind of charming.
he's still under suggestion. He keeps walking away. He didn't care.
Where am I in the whole thing? I'm still over
So at
about.
the
You're
bar.
over there with Nimsy.
That's what I thought.
All right, so Nimsy looks at you and goes, "Well, it's been fun, Valhog, but I
Ah.
must go back to my home."
Oh,
And she
it has been
exits.
fun. Goodbye, my love.
To
And then
purify your drink
I
while
wanna
you were
head
over
I
there.
wanna head over to them and find out
How'd you
I'm gonna go take a long nap.
how did
All
I
right,
do?
so-
I had the best time, Bentnor. You don't understand. She understands me for me.
You need to be careful. That's all I'm
I
going
am
to tell you.
Sonar. Little man, you are a putz. And Sonar just retreats back.
Does this look like a putz as I flex my arm?
Yes, I
What?
am Sonar of the Moon Elves. You are a putz. Adios.
Can I do a break
Yeah, you're-
dance?
Yeah, go ahead and performance check.
Fuck, I don't think I have anything on performance.
Well, you better roll good then.
Oh, 20! That's right. I win.
Yeah, you bust a fucking move.
That's fucking badass.
And then Sonar goes, "Not impressed, you putz."
What?
Damn, son.
You know what? That's
You
okay,
didn't vanquish
Sonar.
any evil.
Actually,
What? I did the best against the. I
You're a putz. I am Sonar.
I lose. I don't know what to say, and I just like say, I'm gonna go get a drink and walk away.
Would I notice Horxus starting to go upstairs to his room? Would I notice him like leaving the area?
Yeah, he would have just left talking to you guys.
Oh, while he was, if I saw him actually like leaving the bar area, I would pursue him.
Okay.
Horxus, wait!
How
I
far
run up
away am
to
I?
Horxus. We're in a building.
It doesn't matter. You guys own the building. He knows where you're going.
I'm going to my room to go to bed though. I'm tired.
Yeah.
That's fine. He's talking to you. Talk back.
I follow you up. Horxus, wait!
I turn.
Go ahead and put a hand on you and cast Cure Wounds. And say, "Are you feeling all right? I tried a new spell on you. Seems like it put you out."
You do kind of snap too and kind of feel like a lift of magic from you, but you don't necessarily understand exactly what had happened or what he's talking about.
Just been a
I'm
long
better.
few days of travel.
Yes, it has, my friend. Get some rest, lizard man.
You gotta remember.
You cut out right there.
I said y'all gotta remember I'm a lizard out in the cold weather.
Yep.
Other than whenever
But
I was
you got those boots. You got those
Hey,
boots that are supposed to keep you warm.
all right, I'm gonna do something.
I do.
Horix, will you allow this?
Well, I mean, I've always been open to your character, so
All right,
I mean,
going to
nowhere that he's not going to be open.
twin magic, vortex warp, target, and me and you we're going to switch places. So I'm going to be in front of Bentnor, and you're going to be over at the table where I was.
Holy hell!
Bentnor, you hear in your mind, don't ever use that spell on any of us ever again.
Well, if he wasn't so dense, the mark would have hit. I'll explain it to him in the morning. Don't ever jump up on me again unless you want socked.
That will be a terrible mistake.
I could crunch you, bug. Don't ever sneak up on me again. And then I walk off.
You notice a few of the acolytes had taken note and kind of moved their way towards Zenji. But then as soon as you walk away, you see them kind of retreat back to their duties. Bentnor.
What do you do, Horxus? You're downstairs now.
I know.
What the
I'm
fuck?
just like confused.
You're now
I'm
further
really-
away from
It's
where
not.
you were.
It's not real tension,
Like you had a
guys.
longer walk back to your room, so you start sauntering back to your room.
I'm very confused because like
You'll
I was
see
already
me pissed
up
off walking
upstairs.
past you.
Now I'm
It's
back
role play.
downstairs.
It's all role play.
I was just like,
Oh shit!
Must be
They're
more
fucking
tired than I
mad at
thought.
each other.
All right, so Orcs, as you go off to bed, Valharg, what are you doing? It's getting pretty late into the evening now.
Okay, so I've already been sitting at the. I'm gonna go and ask.
Actually, I want to say this: were you drinking when you were hanging out with Nimsy for some of that liquid courage?
Yeah.
If you want to, go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Shit. I don't usually have good. Let me just find out what my constitution is real quick. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. 8.
Yeah, you're really drunk,
Oh, fuck.
and you're probably gonna feel it in the morning.
Well,
It's
what I
normal
was.
for him.
You're going to have a point of exhaustion with a hangover in the morning.
Oh, so I don't heal?
You just look up point of it. It's not gonna matter. You guys aren't doing anything. You're just gonna be hungover.
Yeah, I was at
You
19 before we started. When we came back here.
you don't take any damage. You just really
Yeah.
drunk and gonna be hungover.
I know, but will I heal in the morning?
Yeah, nothing
Okay.
changes about that part. You just
Okay.
move at half speed and other
Okay,
things. You
yeah, and I got like disadvantage and shit. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna try and stumble over and find Bitnor and ask him what all they were talking about because I tried earlier and then got
You're really
interrupted.
drunk as you do it. So go ahead and have fun.
Oh, we got a quest. We're off on a new adventure soon.
What?
Catch us some Twingus.
Some Twi'leks? What? What is a Twi'lek? I've heard of that in the movie where the guy got stuffed.
Well, Horxus seems to think it's this bush, but I think we've met him before.
The bush, they are a lot taller and they got these things called lacus on their heads.
You need to take a nap, my friend. You're in that dream world again, aren't you? Half awake, daydreaming in the night.
Okay, so now
Go ahead and give me another Constitution saving throw during this conversation, Valharg.
Dude, this 6.
You throw up directly on Bitnor's beak.
Oh no! I'm sorry,
I laugh.
big buddy.
Get another Constitution saving throw to see if you throw up.
So proud.
I'm so sorry.
Let's
I was
see.
rolling good until this.
Sorry, let me pull that back up. 15.
All right, you saved.
Gross.
Zinji, where are you in this madness? Are you still by Bitnor?
Betnor walked off from me, but
Okay, so
Yeah, I went back
where are you?
downstairs.
Okay, so Zinji, where did you go up to bed, or what are you doing?
I'm going to go check on Horks, ask him how he's doing.
Horxus is in his room, so you go up and knock on Horxus's door.
It's actually mine and Zinji's room.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
I can't remember the whole layout off the top of my head right now.
they creep me out.
So
I was pretty drunk that
it
night.
doesn't really look that weird because it's both of our room anyways.
All right, so yeah, Zinji, you go ahead and interact with him.
Hey, Horks, are you doing all right?
I just feel drained.
I get that. I can't believe he would use a spell on you like that.
A spell?
He or when he was suggesting, or we go after those or Twi'leks, he was using magic in his words. Yes, that. He had his words were laced with magic. To suggest.
I just thought, what do I care about this bush?
That's hell yeah, that's what I was actually feeding you. Quit thinking about my bush, you fuck. No, I'm kidding. But I did state to you before the switchy switch thing happened that I cast a spell. I cast a new spell on you. I said, and it looks like it took it out of you or whatever I said.
Yeah,
so I did say those words to you.
You did say. I know you said that. I was still confused about the whole process. So
I was just glad that
wrapping your head around it.
I dig it.
I was just glad Zinji used Twi'lek.
All right, so during that conversation, Horses ends up just rolling back over and just going to bed, not caring. Zenji, what are you doing now as you're just standing in the room?
That sounds like a good thing to do in real life.
Yeah, we're getting to it.
Yeah, I think I'm on. I guess we would have the room curtained off, his side by side kind of thing. I would go ahead and close the curtains and just kind of prop myself up in bed.
All right, everybody goes to bed. You guys do kind of periodically through the night kind of hear Sonar after he's killed a rat or something. I have vanquished evil. I am Sonar.
I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night and go up to Horxus Zenji's room and knock on the door.
Trying to wake me up?
Before you
Yeah,
go,
we'll see.
go. Sorry.
So you knock on the door?
Yeah, we'll see who answers.
You will hear Zenji in your head. What?
Well, you don't know that
Hey.
he's there. You don't know who's on the other side of the door.
I know there's someone there, and
can't
I'm
sense
directing
them?
it at them.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, I just keep myself open to her at this point. So I
Yeah.
feel it, and still not used to letting people in, if you know what I mean. So it gives me little willies. Oh, I gotta get used to that. Hey, sorry about the bug comment. I know what it's like to feel betrayed by a party member, and I won't betray your trust. And no, I'll clear things up with him. Now, maybe I can get some. And then I walk off.
Zenji will just shake her head and go
As
back
he
to
walks
reading
off,
through her
I
books.
walk over to the door and I open it and see there's no one there.
Oh, I also say all that out loud as well, so you kind of hear it on the other side.
Oh, okay. I heard. I guess
You
I
can't
heard
make out
muffling.
what
I
I'm
went and
saying.
checked the door.
Who the fuck's talking? What?
What the fuck's going on here?
Must be Sonar.
That's the way I feel like I'm gonna do it every time. Just fucking talk out loud. Sorry, I just fucking ruined it. I'll be quiet from now on.
You're good, Clint.
All right, so the next morning comes around. As you guys are getting up and eating breakfast and stuff, you notice Valhar come down a little bit late and very sluggish as he comes to the table with everybody.
Does anybody have the gravy?
I shake my head no.
You want sawmill or brown?
I grab one of those potions that I found
Brown.
in the shark teeth pouch, and I was like, I found these.
I can't help you on the brown gravy. What's that there?
Shark teeth. What?
You bent or you see the or feel the shrub start like brushing your cheek, and you see a couple of branches with some big berries on them, and it's kind of like shaking them.
Oh, no. I think I get what you're going at, but I got to tell you, little friend, I think we need to have a conversation first. Save your fruit. We'll seek out Hallifire, what's her name? Hallifine. So we'll see if we can have a proper introduction. I'm gonna go ahead and give him some like a water skin and just kind of drizzle it over his ears.
You see it
And
just kind of
I'm getting myself really wet at the same time, but I don't care if you just
you
have
see it kind of bouncing with the water and kind of like shaking its leaves a little bit.
He's
Kinda
not in my
frolic.
eyesight, right?
This is all happening in front of you.
Okay.
You guys are all there.
I'm definitely
eating breakfast.
like,
Yeah, I'm holding the
wow,
bush in one arm, doing this while holding the bush in one arm. Up to my
Bitnor,
face.
at least cover yourself.
Oh, did I forget my loincloth? I look down. DM,
What?
did I forget my loincloth?
Nope.
Oh, everything checks out. What's up, little man?
Oh, sorry. I thought I seen something.
You looking at my bush?
It's like an extra arm.
That's 1.5 foot extra reach.
I see why you battle with this sometimes.
It's got an elbow.
Did Valhard take that potion from me?
No.
Did you, Belhard?
No, I didn't. Wait, am I supposed to be taking a potion?
He's offering you a potion as gravy.
Oh, yes. I will take it.
I believe.
I will take it. What is this? A poison?
I have no clue. Just told you I found it.
Where'd you find it?
He's not gonna
in-
kill you, Valhar.
It's at this time you guys notice that
He works with the lady that doesn't speak.
Sonar is just standing behind Ventnor very quietly.
You motherfucker.
I am Sonar.
I know.
Okay. Will we be
Hi.
vanquishing evil today?
Hi, I'm
Yes.
Valhark.
I'm gonna say yes, and then I'm gonna rip ass. I see if
And
you
he
can
goes,
clear the air.
Excelsior, that was rude. I will be in the basement vanquishing evil. I am Sonar of the moon. And then he just goes into the basement. You guys just hear muffled
I
yell.
wonder what he does all day.
I don't know, but I'm gonna get good at getting rid of that guy.
You spent multiple days making sure we can bring him back.
I have a note before I even started the game. Make sure Bentnor hates the mine. I'm sorry. Love you guys.
Oh, it's so fun.
I put a lot of thought into this mummy.
This is what the things I do when I think about it too much.
All I need to do, you were supposed to be befriending it so we can figure out the secrets that it knows because it lived a long time ago and knows multiple riches. Meta, sorry, but come on, man.
Valhar, we know it's secrets. Are you kidding me?
All right, so you guys are approached again by Danica Greystone. She introduces herself this morning. So, have you thought about my offer?
Who is this?
Yeah, tangle with the twingas. I'm down.
I follow Betnor.
We have one of our party members though is on the fences in regards to the humane efforts that you might have towards this experiment. So we are going to do the task, but only if you're willing to ensure they're unharmed and we're allowed to check.
Yes, the less harm that comes to them, the better, else we can't study them proficiently. You
Fair
need
enough.
them to be willing to help you to be helped. It's part of the whole thing. They're very shy creatures.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I don't think any less of your decisions or think you have a bad frame of mind towards what you're doing. I just simply think a peace of mind for all of us involved is better.
Yes.
moving
She sets
forward.
down the lantern. She goes, "This lantern will glow green if Twingas are close by. And here, for the trouble, I will go ahead and give you 10 gold."
Itching? Magic's getting weird
And then she
as
goes,
I look at the lamp.
"I have other matters to attend to today, but I bid you adieu, and I appreciate your help." And then she kind of saunters out of the tavern and into the wilds of Lonelywood.
I'm gonna stare at that ass. Love to see her go.
Let's see if she's attractive. That's a natural one.
I'm
God,
not gonna care. Love
Yeah,
to see her
he's
go.
10 foot, dude, and Goliath. Who gives a fuck?
I like something hairy I can grip onto.
More my species.
All right, so we'll go ahead and end it there, and we'll pick up at the table in the morning, and you guys can decide what you want to do from this point on. Valhard, you are hungover,
Yeah, I'm
and
fucked
you have a
up.
point of exhaustion. Um,
That was
someone
fun.
snoring?
I think Coleman fell asleep.
Only
great.
on Tuesdays.
Keep it on the stream.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
I heard him say, I think we're going to end it there for the night.
That was in Dreamland, though.
Was it?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Anyway,
I enjoyed getting deep into some roleplay with you guys. That was fun.
Yep, I agree.
all right, I hope
Thanks
everybody
for-
liked
thanks
it.
for
If you
putting up with
didn't,
me.
you can eat my butt.
Yeah.
Peace
if you
out.
didn't like it, you can eat his butt.
Eat his butt.
But if you
Thanks,
enjoyed
Kyle.
the stream, or the video, sorry, because I'm not streaming this. Make sure to go and check out everything else that we got at Anything and Everything Nerd Style. And join all of it. Facebook, Spotify, the YouTube, which you're watching this on. And
Like
get
and
the
subscribe.
fuck out of here, alright? Yeah. Like and subscribe. You heard that guy. Good job.
Thumbs
Trini.
up.
Good job.
Do it.
Give a thumbs up. If you don't like it, fucking put a thumbs down. I don't give a fuck. All the recognitions is
Pop
fine.
that thumb up your rectum.
Talking an awful lot.
Get the fuck out of here.